We are live. The moment I said that, I had to sneeze very loudly. So yeah, last time you went into the rotten mushroom forest. There you fought gnolls. Uh, you fought some skeleton gnolls of Natalia Rotnose, and sadly, you've lost the battle towards them and was dragged to her camp, with Amber losing her life in the process. At the camp, you made a deal with Natalia Rotnose to get the gnolls off of her property. You have succeeded in doing so, although two of you got possessed by or gone mad by Fezares and ate the extremely large mutant gnoll.
It was amazing. Best meal I've ever had.
Yeah, best thing you've ever had. Jamera heroically did manage to hide the gnoll pulse that you needed. And after that, you buried Ember and went back to the Kuatoa village for a long rest, preparing yourself for the next adventure.
Heroic, certainly a word.
As you wake up from afar, you can see that from afar at the Dark Lake, a sailing boat is going towards the Kuatoa camp. As it comes
Everybody
closer,
wake up! I poke Fafnir in the gut. Looks like we got company.
As it comes closer, you can see that the boat is heavily damaged and has a lot of blood on it. Also, a lot of Kuatoa. Laga laga laga. As the uh, as the Kuatoa as the boat docks right next to it, you can see a clear view of the boat, and it is littered with dwarven corpses and demon corpses, with a bunch of dead Kuatoa on it as well, with only one living dwarf on it, who steps off of the boat.
Holy shit, he looks like a badass.
Good badass or bad badass?
The good
You gonna
kind.
have to kill this guy? I hope not.
Yeah.
Laga laga laga. We take half of the food supplies for throwing fish. Laga laga laga. As they talk to Baroon. That's how I pronounce it, right?
Yep, that's true. Greetings, adventurers. My name is Baroon. I'm a mercenary and a cleric in the name of the god Helm. But as you can see, the merchant ship I was guarding got attacked by demons, and well, that brings me here.
Well met. I think they're looking for pay though, and we don't have much of that.
Well, I guess they'll get their values worth out of whatever's left on the ship.
Eat demons? I'm not sure if you can do that, or if it's healthy.
Well, they're Kuatoa, they probably will try it.
Let me see here. I got some spare rations. I'll toss them each 2 rations. Here you go, boys.
Laga laga.
Keep up the good work.
Let's see. I got some mealworms. Probably gonna go bad soon. I got like 20 of these.
Ah, Laga Laga, we have two, but we have deal. Take half the boat's food supplies. Don't have enough people to eat the other half anyway. Laga 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 Laga.
Ah, okay, so you're good.
As you see a bunch of Kuatoag walk up and off the boat, dragging off the rations that were on the boat.
There we go.
You new guy. What's your name?
Well, I'm Brune, and well, as I said, I'm a cleric of the god Helm, and while well, I mostly sell myself off as a mercenary, protecting caravans going in and out of the Underdark.
I see. Well met, Brune. I am Jamera.
Oh, and I'm Fafnir. I'm glad to meet someone with a proper faith.
Sick, bro. Thank your service.
But
Also, don't think there's gonna be much way in the practice acting if good old Lemon Gog over there gets destroyed and everything.
Yep, we'll have to deal with the demons before anything gets sorted.
We were attacked by demons, you said.
that's true.
What did they look like? Like the typical demons, or?
Well, they had various shapes and sizes. I think if we take a look at the corpses on the ship, you might know more. I don't really know anything about demonology, so I wouldn't be able to recognize them.
Interesting, and maybe we can burn the heretics afterwards.
As you,
I'm going to
We'll picture the
investigate
corpses on the ship
bodies.
before they eat them and
There-
see if I can tell what's going on.
There's a couple of demons on there. If you want to know specifics, that would be a religion check or an arcana check, whichever one you prefer. So you recognize a couple of them, not all of them. One of them you recognize as you've seen them in Valkenville when you escaped. That was that giant mosquito thing, although you don't know the name of it. You also recognize demon sharks, half shark, half demon. Funny thing is, demon sharks are tend to yes, they are half shark, half demon, but it's not always the same sizes. So it could be split through the middle. Could be then that the upper half is demon and that the lower half is shark, or the lower half is demon and the upper half is shark, or like it's diagonally, or
Just like the Yuanti, right?
Mhm.
With the different
They
things.
just have a fin on one arm, the rest of them is human.
Mhm. That's the majority of them. Like to the unknown, arcanely and religiously unknown, they would all look like different demons, but they are all the exact same type of demon. You even see some, I cannot pronounce this, but they're demon stingrays. That's the best pronunciation that I can give them.
Demon mana rays.
The official wording is Ixilicatlio, but I cannot pronounce that correctly. So,
No,
demon
no.
mana rays.
Don't worry, I would never be able to. I would never be able to remember that. Demon stingways works better.
All of them would be servants of Demogorgon.
Yep,
As
these
he is
are
the one
servants
that
of
created
Demogorgon.
them.
Plain as day.
So, better want to go fuck up a demon. Better
Yes?
want to go fuck up a demon.
Oh yeah, definitely. I want to get out of here because, well, I don't like being stuck in one place for too long.
We're currently working on it. We just need to go collect some herbs for some sort of ritual.
Okay. That's sounds like a plan. Is there anything salvageable on the dwarves on the ship, or is everything destroyed? Like armor or anything?
Most of it is broken.
Okay.
You can take, there are about, well, the Kuatoa took half, but there are still 100 food supplies on the ship. Or
Ooh.
rations, to be specific, so you could take as much as you want from those 100.
We can store them in the village for later.
Yeah, I guess I'll take 25 of them as well. You never know when you need them.
I guess we're gonna split then.
Yeah, let's
25
just
rations
split them in
apiece.
4, I mean.
Yeah, why not?
Like what kind of rations are they? Dried fish supplies?
No, this is surface rations, so it's a combination of different things. It is long sustainable bread, dried fruits, smoked meat, stuff like
Alright.
that.
I hear ya. Edible rations, in other words.
Yeah, nothing that came from the Underdark.
Ooh.
This is good stuff. Beats mealworms.
Oh, for sure. Alright, so what do we want to get started on today?
I remember collecting some herbs.
Yeah, we got a full blown alchemist here. I pat him on the back. We should go get those herbs while we can.
Yeah, I'm still missing my wait, my herbalism supplies. I need to gather those. But that will come in time. At least I can make fine potions of them. Want to try my latest creation? It's called Soap with Poison.
Poison soap.
Yeah.
If you do, you're not allowed to scrub it into my eyes, okay?
Oh.
Not again. Never again.
Alright, learn
Laga,
to...
laga!
it-
Hello!
Hello. I was wondering, could you give us any advice? Trying to find the herbs you're looking for.
Ah, yes! You'll have time to find the herbs, laga, laga!
Oh,
Give me
of
a sec.
course.
I need 2 types of herbs. One is the red ammonite mushroom, and I need soregrass. Both can be found in a dangerous cave, not that far away from here.
What's dangerous about the cave?
There's a goblin clan inside of it.
Mmm,
Hmm.
dangerous
Do you know-
indeed.
Do you perhaps know anything about these little heretic green fellas?
Yes, the cave is their base of operations for green powder.
Does
They're,
this,
they're
green
fabricated
powder-
here and tried to sell it in Gragglesturg and in some other places.
What does this green powder do exactly?
For casual use, you put it up your nose and then you feel energetic.
For uncasual use?
You put it in a cigarette and smoke it. And it makes you feel real good.
So you're saying we might be able to enter as merchants?
If you have enough money to buy some green powder. But it is expensive, though.
Alright.
But I need, just so you know, I need 5 high quality red ammonite mushrooms and 5 high quality pieces of swordgrass.
Yeah, of course. That's top priority.
Fafnir, you can make me an alchemy intellect check.
Alchemy
You got
intellect.
this.
Alright, alchemist supplies. Intelligence. Whoa, that's very poorly.
The worst thing is that the DC wasn't even that high.
Oof. Do I have inspiration? I don't think so. I don't
Could
think.
use
No,
your,
I
you
don't.
could have used
Take mine, I can do
honor.
that, right?
yeah.
I can use my 5
Take
honor.
mine.
Oh,
Just reroll it. Don't worry
I
about
feel-
it. You got no honor. Well, actually, you have a D4 worth of honor, but
I'm gonna use my D4, whatever. I feel like I should have
Alright.
got this.
No. With a 12, you now know that, like, oh yeah, hey, wait a minute. Red ammonite mushrooms and swordgrass are also used as the main ingredients for healing potions. They are also, when correctly harvested, the main ingredients for green powder.
we gotta collect as many as those as we can find. Good find.
So, can I make oh, Urlark, do you have any perhaps any experience with this green stuff? Have you taken it very often?
No! Urglog doesn't do drugs! Those are
Ah.
bad for you, okay? Larga larga!
Good to know. Good to know.
Makes you feel good when you don't feel good. That is unhealthy for your mental capacity. Larga larga larga!
So you're going to make healing potions out of them, right?
No. They're just part of an elixir that I need. There's far more ingredients, but the rest I already have.
All right, we'll go looking for them, I guess. I'm going to bust the drugs then. Who is in?
Might as well.
I do wonder
Maybe
what
we
does
should,
there stand for.
Hmm?
Now they wrote it in the chat of the thing. Like Urlog is
There
part
is. I don't know what it stands for. I forget, but I do remember it's a.
Drug abuse resistance education.
There it is. You knew it.
It's something they teach
Ah.
at school, like don't do drugs.
Ah.
Yep.
I'm too European to understand any of this.
Weed's
Yeah.
a gateway drug.
It's not.
No, about to dare.
Yeah, but yeah, they teach that sort of shit.
Drugs are bad, okay? Shouldn't do drugs, okay?
Yeah, it's exactly. It's the Mr. Mackey of education.
Pretty much, yeah. Alright, boys, what's the plan? We gotta just go and swinging, or we gotta try to fake being merchants?
We're only with 3 of us. Maybe we
There's 4 of us.
get a more man.
Yeah, we should take the new guy through. Throw him through his
yeah,
paces.
right. But should we disguise as merchants, gather some information, and then?
I don't have much money though.
I'm not too good at lying.
Hmm.
Although I can keep my trap shut. Smile
That's
and
liar.
wave, you know what I mean.
Maybe we can, talk to them. Maybe they want something in trade for the ingredients. I mean, they're goblins after all, so all they want is survive and be chaotic and stuff. Maybe we can make a deal with them or something.
Might as well. We just
Like,
gotta get into the territory to get the supplies.
Yeah, like we shouldn't go in swords blazing because, well, it's goblins. There are probably a lot more of them than there are of us.
Alright, so if shit hits the fan, we start fighting, hurry up and get them, and get out. Don't
Yeah.
stay longer than needed.
Yeah. But maybe they're able to trade it for something. Or they have some errands, I don't know.
Exactly.
Alright.
Hmm. Well, on we go, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Give me a sec to put you on the next map, because it's not that far away. It's only like an hour worth of travel.
Oh.
On the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again.
As you come towards a cave system, not that far away, and it is you follow the instructions that Erlog gave you as you enter it.
You know, I just thought of something. What are the odds they're actually looking for customers coming through to their cave? What if they just attack on sight?
Very fair point. Oh, I got it. What if we say we're getting ready to go to that party and we need the good stuff?
Yeah, the party needed extra supplies. They were sold out. How about that?
I mean, where'd you hear the cave location from, though? Come on, let's get the story straight.
We can
Uh,
also,
Oh,
like,
there's two goblins.
tell
Those two
What's the name?
merchants we met. We could say they slipped it to us. Yeah. We
Yuck
could blame it
Yuck
on
and
them.
They said
what's the other one?
we can
we
also,
need extra
like, you know,
supplies.
tell them the truth or something. Like, that we need it for for an elixir or something.
No. Your god is fine. I like that, but this requires some. Some. We just bent the truth a little.
Hmm. Alright, I will let you guys do most of the talking then. I'm
They're
not
the
really
heretics
about
anyway.
bending truth.
Unless we can convince them to join our faith. I'm fine for that too.
Hmm.
Maybe I should try that. Who knows?
Yuck Yuck and Spiderbait. That's two goblins.
Yuck Yuck and Spiderbait. Alright, Yuck Yuck and Spiderbait told us. Gotcha. Story straight. We could shoot clean.
I think we got this. So, who's gonna do the talking?
I point to Jameer.
All right. So we're just here to pick up supplies for the island and possibly work out a deal, get them cheaper or something.
Yeah. Bullshit.
Now we're gonna take extra supplies to supply the party.
That's only if we encounter goblins, because we still need to actually find the ingredients here. Unless we're just gonna try to
True.
buy them or take them.
That's true. They grow here.
Alright, so we're just looking for fresh ingredients to go and make them on the island to really fuck up people, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right, that's
to
bad.
make them
Alright,
fresh.
Because
I
we
will-
can't just buy the shit. Because if we buy the shit, that's no good for what we actually need it for. We need
Alright.
the
Exactly,
supply.
exactly.
I'll cast Enhance Ability. Give myself Eagle Splendor. Oh, actually, Jameera's also gonna look for traps because this is a drug place. At their base of
That's a
operations.
fair point.
I'll tell you when you need to roll.
All right. We want to go up or down here? Okay, up it is.
Wondering, I don't actually know where anything is. Stop me if you think I'm going the wrong way.
Oh shit! I see some. See goblins in the distance. See them way away.
Thanks for stopping me. I don't see him yet.
It's way back there. I got big eyes.
All right. You're up.
Can I check for any ingredients along the way, or was it just the bare rock?
Oh,
It's,
I see one.
mostly bare rock, but you can see it's pretty obvious when you see the ingredients. It's pretty obvious.
Alright,
I see one. Alright, there's two goblins some of the red mushroom, and I think some grass. Yeah, it's just 2 of them though.
You see that that both the goblins are working with a bunch of scissors and like trying to precisely remove those things, and they're doing it very carefully.
Why are they being so careful with it? Do you know?
Oh, maybe they like this is the high quality stuff right here.
Do I
Should
perhaps know why they're so careful? Can I
That's
roll for
very
that,
simple.
or-
If you, oh no, that's something you would know out of the top of your head. If you extract the herbs in a wrong way, they become useless.
also see some more grass down there. Alright, so we just want to wait for these guys to pick them for us, since they're the experts, or we want to try to get the jump on them.
You're the lead on this, Yerkle.
So we just want to walk up and say, hey, we need some fresh stuff. We're willing to try to make a deal.
Yeah, something like that. Sounds good.
Alright. Let's Barun, be ready to when shit hits the fan. You're good in the fight, right?
Oh, of
Yep,
course.
I'm ready.
Of course.
Excuse me, fellas. We're here looking for some good shit.
What the hell are you doing here?
Don't worry.
They
Yuck
grab
Yuck and
their
Spiderbait
scimitars.
sent us. We're sent by Yuck Yuck and Spiderbait to get the supplies for them.
They told those guys. Spiderbait told you where our base was. Oh, I'm so gonna kill him.
Shit.
Told you.
Not before I kill you, though. Roll initiative.
Yeah, we
Can
don't
I-
know anything about these guys. Fuck.
Can I give myself advantage on it?
Yeah.
Tried.
From the thing? Okay, yeah, because it said it was an action, so I will always ask, I guess, before I do it.
Yeah, but I read the thing and it says like it's an action, but it counts for until the next time you roll initiative. So you could have also like done it like 5 hours ago as an action.
Oh yeah, that's true. I remember that. So how do I roll initiative with advantage? Just roll twice, or?
You can either roll twice or let me check. There is a
You can
way
toggle advantage on that
to
for
toggle advantage initiative. I just have to see where it was again.
Yeah, I can also roll twice. I mean, it's, I guess, easier.
Yeah, do roll twice for
Damn, I
now,
was hoping
and
that Ruck
later on I
was
can look
gonna
where
work.
where the advantage button is for initiative.
Okay. So I got 12 and a 5.
Well then, first up is one of the goblin bosses. And the goblin boss will... Let's see... No, that won't work. So this goblin boss will walk over here, grab a javelin out of his backpack, and throw it towards you guys. Barun is 1, and then we'll go with the clock. Oh. Bad luck. As he throws a javelin at Barun. Let's see if it's with disadvantage. I don't know. Either way, it's a hit.
Disadvantage.
But it is with
Yep,
disadvantage, but it is still a hit. With a 11 for
Yep.
2 damage. And Sagaroth, your turn. As the javelin goes straight between Jamira and Fafnir and hits Barun.
move to here. And charger this one recklessly. With the glaive. That's a 23 for 19 damage.
And, 19 damage. That'll ah! Ah!
Why are you attacking us? He sent us to get the supplies, you fool!
He's not supposed to tell us that where the base is. There's meeting spots for that.
Oh, that's my turn.
Varun, your turn.
1, 2, 3, 5. He can make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright. Dodged it perfectly.
Okay, that's my
Ooh.
turn.
Alright. Then the other goblin will walk towards here. Same story applies. Varun is 1, and then we'll go with the clock. Number 3, which is then Sagaroth. Throws a javelin
Roll
at you,
advantage. That misses.
which misses. Jamira, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna look towards that bottom one. Oh yeah? Well, we didn't want your drugs anyway. They suck.
Oh, shut Oh, 1 damage! He saves it anyway.
Well, you just don't have a fine nose of tasting. It's because of the beard.
Oh, you fucking done it now. Alright, come get some. And I'm a backup. That's about it.
Alright, Fafnir, your turn.
Oh, don't smack out my beard. I'm gonna move in and let him get a taste of one of my fine potions. I'll use poison spray.
Ah, soap! No, I don't want to be clean! Ah!
No, seriously, keep that shit away from me. That shit is scary.
I'll clean your eyes next time.
Anything else you would like to do?
Stroke my beard. That will teach him.
Mm-hmm. Alright, then Sagaroth, your turn.
Move. I'll charge her to here and recklessly attack. And I'll use some movement to move away afterwards. I'll just give you that one heads up. 23 for 20.
Yeah, that keep him at 1 hit. Oh, that hurt.
Be over here now. And that's my turn.
Alright. Then Varun, your turn.
He can make a dex save as well.
Failed it.
Then he takes 6 radiant damage.
He dead.
I think I rolled max damage on my glaive. That's a good hit.
Alright. Think I got a plan for the future that's obviously foolproof. Yannick. If I had to cast the Sky Self, can I look like Spider Bite? Or am I too big for that?
Well, he is a small creature. What does the spell say about medium versus small?
I think
don't
I can
know.
only make myself look like a foot shorter.
Then spider
Dwarves
bait
are
would be
already
too
short.
small if that's the case, because like most dwarves are like 5 feet, 4 feet, if they're really short, I
Yeah.
believe. And spider
I'm
bait
4 foot
is like
7.
yeah, and spider bait and goblins are like 2.5 feet.
Yuck, I look pretty tall though. Hmm. But he could always say yuck yuck. Maybe from a distance it
Goblins
can work.
perhaps.
Yeah, from a distance it could technically work, but if they come too close, then they'll be like, "Ah, you're a tall one all of a sudden."
Do the goblins perhaps have anything of value on them? Perhaps alchemy supplies?
They do not have
The
alchemy
ingredients?
supplies on them, but they do have things
Ingredients,
on them.
I meant.
No
Don't
ingredients.
you already have alchemy supplies?
They have these goblins have both have 3 javelins with them, a scimitar, and a chain shirt. And some bags to put things in, but the bags were empty.
Bags are bags.
The bags would be herbalism kits.
Oh, herbalism kits.
What size is the chain shirt?
I'll take a herbalism kit.
Goblin size.
Okay, so
stretch
that needs
it.
to check, right?
Yeah, you have to stretch it. It would need a DC 15 check to stretch it.
Okay. Well, we can do it later or we can do it now. Let's just say, guys, that my AC is 11. So
Well, this is gonna take a little bit, so you could do that while we're picking these. Alright, so Fafnir, you're picking them, right?
Oh, sure.
Alright.
I'm claiming one of the herbalist kits.
For extracting them, well, you have to make either an alchemy or a herbalism check of DC 10. For the mushrooms, it's dexterity based. For the soregrass, it is wisdom based.
I was adjusting it, so that one is faulty, by the way.
I give you guidance on both of them, by the way.
Do I need to add it with my tools? With my tools, or? Because I'm not proficient with it, I think.
Then you put the herbalism kit in your equipment.
Just equipment, sure.
Yeah.
Then I will do this.
You are inspired.
And you have guidance.
Wow. Sorry, I got a bit distracted with the herbalism kit. I need to roll a dex check and a
wisdom check, both which are proficiency in alchemy. Well, the dexterity is for the mushroom, the wisdom is for the grass.
So alchemy supply check, and then with wisdom and dexterity and guidance and that's a hell of a lot. Wisdom and then
Okay, do it
what does
one step at a time.
what does guidance?
1d4.
You get an extra D4 on your check.
Well, that's poor. It's still.
This one was the wisdom one, right? Was this wisdom or was this
plus-
dexterity?
This was the wisdom one.
Alright. Then you have
was it?
gathered some grass successfully. One grass.
And now a dex check.
You got this. Believe in the amber that believes in you.
Wow.
I want to believe in yourself with that extra D4.
I better believe some better.
I want to believe yourself
Still,
with a
you're
D6.
still inspired, so you can roll a. I believe it's D6.
Yeah.
I want
D6.
to start believing harder.
Roll another one. Damn it.
1, 4, and 9. No.
So
Oh, that
yeah, you
sucks.
try to extract the mushroom, but as you do it, you go like, hi, and the mushroom is broken.
I sneezed the mushroom away. No.
While they're doing that, can I try working on one of these chain shirts?
Sure.
Alright,
Oh.
that'd be Smith's
Can I give him
Tools, which is
guidance on that as well,
intelligence,
or am I
Sure.
busy with?
It's that. Can do it. That's only for those extractions of those ingredients is only one tap of guidance, so
Okay.
have
Yeah,
to
I ask it because there are GMs that are like, well, you can't guidance everyone at the same time, so I'm
technically
basically
you're
asking
not doing
for that.
this at the same time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true, but I mean,
So this would be an intelligence smithing check, right? Just making
Mhm.
sure. Cool.
Stretch it.
Give it my best go.
Alright, you now have a well-stretched chainmail armor that can be used for dwarf.
All right,
Chain, no chain
this
shirt.
should hold you.
Yeah.
Chain shirt. Go over and I'll give it to my new pal Beirut.
okay. Are you sure no one else needs it or anything?
We've come across
My
plenty.
nipples are strong enough. I do not need them.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Went from
What was the
11.
AC of change
Oh,
shirt
it already.
again?
I added a chain shirt to your inventory, then it automatically adds it to your AC.
Oh,
So now you
okay.
have AC 14 instead
Okay.
of 11.
Nice. Thanks, guys.
We have some extra shields. Hey, do you want a shield?
I already got one. I did
Alright.
think of that though.
Some grass down there. I'm
We
not
might
seeing
need
any
to guard
goblins.
some more.
Oh, 2 grasses. And 2 mushrooms.
Fafnir.
No.
Oh.
This seems too empty though. Guys, the room's empty, except for supplies. Keep a lookout for anything hiding. Watch the ceiling.
Zagrath would like to look around the room for things that might be hidden.
As you look around, you don't notice anything hidden. I look up, look down. Oh,
Cool.
Do I see anything with my 300 feet dark vision?
do you see the ingredient? But
Okay.
nothing suspicious.
Well, I guess there's nothing suspicious, you guys.
Alright, let's go, Fafnir. Fafnir, and some shears. Get some mushrooms and some grass. And inspire ya.
And I will
I'm
give you
gonna-
guidance.
I'm
Stick
gonna
near
go do
you
my
so you don't
garden
get
work.
jumped.
I'll start with the grass.
Alright, that would be wisdom.
Alchemy supplies. Wisdom, submit. And then the guidance. Roll D4. Oh, nice.
Now you have 2 grasses. 3 more to go.
Well, on my way to the mushroom.
That is
The
dexterity.
dex check. Submit. Yikes. 12. Well, still is okay. Roll G4. 15.
15. That is a success. You
Can I
have your
use-
first mushroom now.
All right.
There's another one over here.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm gonna extract another mushroom.
Yeah.
Now we're
Getting it.
talking.
2 mushrooms
Ooh,
now.
and the 4.
And the grass.
And the grass, of course. Alchemy. Wisdom, submit. Ooh, I'm gonna use my inspiration on that one, I guess.
I think it's DC 10 though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you got it.
Hey, you
Oh,
succeeded.
sure.
Alright, and then it is your third grass.
I can still keep that inspiration for the next 10 minutes.
And I can use it on
Just
the
past
next.
a couple ways over here. If we want to take a look through here.
I don't think those are passageways.
You're right. I'm a fool. I didn't look deep enough. It's just a wall. Time to backtrack.
Yep. Oh, by the way, guys, we got some rope, right? Got rope.
What? Oh yeah.
Who's
we
got
some
rope?
I
Alright,
have
cut off.
silk rope.
Yeah, let's go cut off little bits and just like kind of tie them around our hands. Or just say, oh, we're slaves. Spider Bite and Yuck Yuck said to come here. We're stupid dwarves. And hopefully they
Word
should buy it.
Alright.
Kuto showed us how to make the little sleigh wraps and just break out free.
Sure. But should we use silk rope for this?
Actually, do I have some hemp?
If you got some hemp, it'd probably be better. It's a little easier. Silk's a little fancy for slaves.
Oh shit, I don't.
Alright, if it's all we got, it's all we got.
So
Cut
we
off
only need
some of
about,
the.
like maybe 5 feet total.
Oh, I'm not worried about how much. I'm just saying. Hemp would sell better. I'll cut off 5 feet of silk rope and allow us to pretend to be bound.
Alrighty.
Remember, we're just stupid dwarves here to be slaves because we got nothing to do.
Use a weapon.
Oh, grass. And a mushroom. Yeah. Is there anything hiding in this cavern?
Perception check.
Alrighty. Eh.
Alright.
Eh.
You two are looking around and you don't see anything obvious.
Alright, it's safe. Let's go, Fafnir.
Let's go.
Yep, totally safe. 100%.
I believe you. I believe you.
And before ropes.
I might
Uh,
need to untie my hands.
We're supposed to actually tie your hands. Just make them look like they were tied. It'd take forever to untie them. I don't know.
Alright, got this, Fafnir.
Wisdom.
I'm gonna.
A wisdom alchemy check.
Grace.
Am I still guided, or is that over?
He kept recasting it, so yes. Also, you made it with a 15, so
Oh,
you
there's
now
nothing
have
more
4
to gain.
grass.
All right. Should I still roll it or just leave it be?
If you've
Just
already
leave it.
made it, it doesn't really matter that much.
Sure, sure. I'm gonna walk over towards the mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
Use a dex check. Oh. Aw,
Hey!
Success.
one away from a crit.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting good at this.
You
Practice
now
makes
have
perfect.
4 grass and 3 mushrooms.
See any more? I don't.
Nope. Let's head on back. Rope's at the ready.
I'm still
So
being.
big.
Yeah. fake rope.
Anything in here?
It's only slightly better than real rope.
Not seeing much in it. Oh, hey, mushroom.
That's corner.
Well, I'm taking this. What's the...
Dexterity for mushrooms.
Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna use my...
Guidance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Made it exactly. Now you have 4 mushrooms. You know, only need 1 of each and then you are complete.
We're gonna take all these supplies though, let's be real.
Yeah, I can make healing
Yeah.
potions out of them.
Oh, wait. Goblins on grass. Okay, okay.
Alright, you're up.
Everyone ready?
Are we gonna fight them, or are we just gonna
Uh,
leave them?
We're gonna try to get close. We're gonna jump
see if
them.
we can fool them. Yeah.
Nya, nya,
Alright.
nya, nya. You see
Excuse
that
us, where do the slaves go?
Oi! Privacy!
Oh.
You see that they all have their pants down and they're taking a shit.
Oh, sorry. We were just looking for the slave quarters.
Oh, that's further ahead! We're the fertilizing team.
Oh,
Are they taking a shit on the grass?
Yes.
Alright, you're gonna have fun with this one, Five.
I will
so
use
just
my
further
save
ahead?
afterwards.
Yeah, straight ahead, straight ahead! Go to the giant hole.
okay. Guys, we wanna just, yeah, or nah?
Yeah, let's get him.
All right. I'll say, oh, hey, you missed some grass over on that wall that's growing there. Try to make him look away at least.
Go ahead and make a deception check.
The wall grass.
The wall grass.
Quick, Sapcroth, go.
As they all turn around and look, go ahead and
Alright,
go on the surprise.
I'll move back, because it won't matter. And I don't want to cheat.
I thought, like, where are you going?
Yeah, I know. I just did it because he said, Sackroth, quick. Oh, I rolled a 20!
Fucking getting it. That's 3
Give me
honor
that.
there.
Give me
Mhm.
the honor. I miss it. I need it. Tasty.
Plus, we also apparently confirmed a slave location.
Yeah, we can free him. More meat for our meat grinder. And by that I mean more friends for our camp.
I'll roll the initiative for the goblins after all your turns have been done. See if one of them even survives. Sagarov, you're first.
I will charge her and recklessly attack this one in the back. They got the pants down. We caught him with them down, and that's another crit.
Whoosh.
I think that one's
Not
done.
dead.
Alright, well that goes up. And that'll be my turn.
Alright. Jamera, your turn.
So, surprise means advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
will
why.
Oh,
roll
no, it doesn't.
Also-
A surprise does not mean advantage.
It
Most
means
of the
free round.
time, you get advantage when getting surprise, when doing surprise because
Stealth.
you're also stealth. But this time you
Okay.
guys weren't stealthed,
Gotcha.
so it's just a normal roll.
Well, then. Yeah, fuck it, I'll still charge her. Yeah, attack this bottom corner right here with a short sword. If I can find it. There we go. Yeah. Fuck. I'll use. Nah, no honor.
Alright, then
You
that
want,
is
you
a
want an
miss.
inspiration, buddy?
Was that?
You want an inspiration, buddy?
Not wasted on these guys.
Okay.
Alright, then Fafnir, your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna teach these filthy monsters. I'm gonna stay over here and use my poison spray, which has 10 feet reach. I heard last session.
Yep.
You're not gonna get me with that soap! I do not use toilet paper!
Gross. I will pass the turn.
Baroon, your turn.
I will walk down 5 steps, and the one next to Chimera can make a dex save.
Alright. Made it with a 20.
Okay,
Alright.
that's my turn.
Now I will roll for the goblin.
I didn't realize they sent special forces.
Doing a mic check real quick. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
And Sagaroth, you're first.
Nope. We cannot
Nope,
hear
we
you.
cannot hear you now.
We had just heard you earlier, though.
Ah.
Looks like he's going for this one.
This one here, yeah. Yeah, he dead. Then it is Jamira's turn. As
Can you hear
Sagaroth
me
runs over and splits
Yeah.
the goblin's head.
Sorry about that.
I'll go and raise my sword and take the dodge action, preparing to
Alright.
deflect strikes. That's it.
Then it is Baroon's turn.
I will walk over here and use my Morning Star on the one next to me.
Alright.
Nope,
7 is a miss.
that's my turn.
And then the goblin in the grass. And the first thing this goblin is going to do is strike with his short sword on either Jamira or Baroon. 1-2 is Baroon. So that is on Baroon.
Not gonna lie, I was ready for a cone.
Waha! As he hits Baroon with a critical hit for 7 damage.
Yep.
Gotcha! And you thought I was weak with my pants down! I don't need any pants! Fertilizer team for the
Oh my
win!
god!
I
He
did
doesn't
put my
need
hit points.
pants!
I did put my hit points down on like 18, but it doesn't show.
Let's see. Maybe I did. Yeah, you put it there. Let me check. I'm gonna update your sheet real quick. Ah, my bad.
No worries. Yep, that was correct.
Fixed it.
Okay,
Alright.
thanks.
So, and at the end of his turn, he's going to use a bonus action to try and stealth into the grass, which has all the goblin shit inside of it.
Oh, gross.
14. Anyone with a passive perception lower than that does not know where this goblin went.
I will,
Ninja.
with cutting words, say, "Oh, there's open there. Be careful," and reduce it by 6.
In that case, anyone with a passive perception of 9 or higher knows where it's.
Trying to hide.
Now we have the
guess
other
can't hide.
goblin. 1-2 is Sagarov, 3-4 is Barun. Going for Barun. With an 11 is a miss. Yay for the new chainmail.
Very true.
As this goblin is gonna try and do exactly the same. 17!
That's it.
Another 17 for stealth.
Oh, stealth, sorry.
So anyone with a passive perception of 17 or higher, no, 18 or higher knows where this goblin is. Fafnir, what is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 13.
And you know where the lower goblin is, this one, but you have no idea where the upper goblin went.
Well, I think it's safe to say they need to use a little bit of soap, right?
Soap got him into this mess. Soap will get him out.
No, not the
With a
soap!
blind
Not the
mouth.
soap! Like as Jamera says,
That's
be
all.
careful, there's soap in there. Yeah, lad, and Fafnir, yeah, I put it right here. Oh, no, no! As that goblin is dead.
I'll take a step forward, trying to either cut the grass or see the other goblin.
Well, you used your action already, so there's no room for cutting grass, but...
No,
then it
no,
is-
but
Yeah. Then it is Zagarov's turn.
I can't see the goblin,
You have no idea where he is.
but I would like to look for him. Can I make a perception check with an action?
Alright, yes, that is then a DC 18. You have
Is
no
that-
idea where he is.
Damn. Long shot. It's the fucker's impossible to spot. I wonder. I'm gonna move over here and see if I can provoke an attack of opportunity from this nerd.
Let's
If he
see.
falls for it, he falls for it. Probably won't.
Nothing happens.
Dang it. Well, I tried. That's my turn.
Already? I'll go and walk on over to the wall and say, "Ah, can you believe they fell for it? There's not even grass on this wall." And try to maybe just, I don't know, make them think they're all dead.
To make a deception check.
These guys are no chance for us. Boop.
Alright. You don't see a reaction right away.
Yeah, I'm just turning my back towards the grass itself, looking at the wall. That's it.
Yeah. Alright, Barun.
I want to roll perception as well to see if I can find him.
Alright.
I don't even have anything in it. 21.
You know exactly where he is, and you can point it out to everyone else.
Okay. That I do, and that was my action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that's my turn.
Then it is the goblin, who is gonna try and sneak up towards Jamera, which means now both Fafnir and Barun can take an opportunity attack if they want to. He still
Wanna
thinks
get one
he's
as well
hidden.
because of the glaive.
Yeah, you can also do that.
Cool.
Oh no.
This man is gonna die from all of the attacks.
Yeah, he dead as he tries to sneak up on Jamira. I'ma cut you! I'ma cut you! And he dead.
That was a lot tougher than I actually thought. These are pretty good
Got him with
ones.
their pants down and everything.
No, we thought they were weak. They're actually their strongest.
We even caught them with their pants down.
Alright, you wanna go and clean the grass beforehand, or I mean, it's really your call, Fafnir. I ain't touching that.
He just soaps the whole thing.
I'm not really tempted to touch it. How much grass do
Seeing
we
as
got?
that they all died in the grass, means they were covered. They are now covered in their own shit.
I got some soap with me, but this ain't looking good.
So just be sure to wash your hands after.
Oh, I'm gonna do this very carefully, very carefully.
This would be the worst natural one ever.
Yeah. Just starts rolling in it.
Was it? This was the wisdom save.
Yeah, this was the wisdom one.
Oh, I don't like this one bit.
It's not a 1.
It's a 20, which is enough. You now officially have enough grass.
Oh, we actually needed this grass.
Yeah, you have
Alright.
5 batches of grass now. That is enough for Urlog supplies that he needs.
We
You
just
only need one more mushroom.
So the slaves are ahead. Maybe we should head back and continue exploring this bit before we head down there.
You want us
Sure.
to bring the slaves?
We'll go for the slaves last. There's a tunnel to the south from the start, I believe.
Right, but what if we just leave them? I'm gonna take a turn and hide the bodies in the grass. Oh wait, we took all the grass. I can't even do that.
Maybe we can. Yeah,
No,
but
you
let's free
didn't
the
take all
slaves.
the grass. You took the grass that you needed. Like it's
Oh,
such a
can I hide
large
the bodies in the
patch of grass, but it's like you need like the highest quality, and that's what you have to select.
Okay, I gotcha. Would it be alright if I hid the bodies in the grass? So
No problem.
in case the slave masters return, then they don't think the hit him. Yeah. You need to roll like what? Stealth?
I'd say survival.
Go. I'm not good at this.
With an 11, you feel confident that you hit them pretty well. Although some of the other party members can spot them right away.
It's true.
Alright.
It's above mine.
If you're worried about the slaves, we can go and take care of them first, I suppose.
Let's
I don't know.
inspect.
I've hid those bodies now, so I think we might be good.
We can free the
Eh.
slaves.
Yeah, I think we should just go get the slaves. The bodies are very well hidden, but just in case, we should go.
You know, and I'm cool with that too. Let's go do that. Let's go see what
Excellent
friends
job
we
on
can-
hiding them.
Should we remain bound together?
Yeah. We're gonna try to keep going that bit as long as we can.
I want to cast Cure Wounds on myself, by the way,
Alright.
first. Because. I'll use this one real quick. That's 4 HP. How nice.
We're still gonna remain bound to us, Varun?
Sorry, what?
They're still gonna remain roped up, handcuffed, whatever you want to call it,
Oh, I see something.
tied up,
Fake trapped.
Fake roped.
Yeah, sure.
fake rope.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bugbear.
As there's like, as you hear, any one of you speak Goblin?
Nope.
Nope.
And you just hear,
No.
Maga shaga faga, maga blaka gaga, maga! As the bugbear with his very long arms whips something. as you hear ah! Nothing fever,
Let's see. Oh, they're whipping some. Oh, that's a big hole, I think. Goblins surrounding the hole, so.
How many do you see?
I see 1, 2, 3, 5 goblins and 1 bugbear. But there's
5
still.
and 1.
I can't see much beyond the big darkness.
Thinking our approach might be best spent if we took the stealth way instead of the lion way.
Alright, so. Alright.
No offense. Lion way's been working pretty well so far. It's just
Yeah, okay. But let's try to stealth and
Stealth
have a
hasn't
fallback
either.
plan.
yeah,
Okay, let's get sneaky.
sneaky time.
Yeah.
Eh.
Oh! Never mind!
Now you getting some honor from it too.
Ember is helping us from the grave.
That's a 5.
Luckily, I count this kind of stealth check as a group check, and as a group, you succeeded.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goblins and someone else. Who is she or they?
Keep counting.
Oh shit. Looks like a
I want
really
that
The bugbear is clearly in charge. But the other ones are all working as they have pickaxes at the ready and getting whipped by the bugbear when they seem tired.
all the goblins are
I'll
getting
nudge
whipped.
Fafnir.
Yep, all the goblins.
Get the
Good,
coat.
this
I'll get
fancy
the
boy.
hat.
Also that one, yeah.
Alright, all the goblins are getting whipped, so maybe we can try to turn them against the leader, or I don't know if they're into this or not.
Well, since you're being whipped, I guess they're into it.
Yeah, the bugbear is the main target.
Not
Slave
into
bits
whipping.
is what we know. Look, we take out the guy who's whipping and some other leadership. I think they might follow along. But first, we gotta take him out. Otherwise, it's useless.
Alright,
At least that's the way I'm thinking.
I'd say that's the plan.
Jameer's gonna approach, and if the slaves see him, he's gonna bring his finger up to his mouth and just like a shush motion as we approach.
With that amount of stealth, they don't notice it.
I'll motion for Fafnir and Tatkoth to go.
Alright. Run up, recklessly in charge of this man.
I'm gonna.
As you do that, the moment you do the thing, he turns around and his very long arms blocks your attack. But Fafnir, with that natural 20, he didn't see you coming. What would you like to do?
Oh yeah, no, just trying my new combination on him. A little bit of soap, a little bit of potion. That will do the trick. Maybe not, but at least it will clean him, I guess.
Ah! Ah, my eye! God damn it! You went into the wrong hole. You're facing the Ling Ding Bing Gang. Now you can die. Roll initiative.
I love the name of this gang, by the way.
What was the name again? Ying Bing Ging Gang? Or oh, it's in
Like
chat.
Ling
Ling Ding
Ding
Bing.
Pink, I
Ling
think.
Ding Bing Gang.
Don't worry, guys, I have advantage, it's fine. My
Ling
initiative's
Ding
great.
Bing.
I will roll a d6 and add it to my initiative.
Ling Ding Bing. How did you come up with that name? You just threw a pen down the stairs and
Here we go.
make
I'm
like
at 22. And I drop 6. on the thing, but that's okay. Hold on. Gotta bump up my initiative. Here we go.
And Sakharov, you are first.
Points well spent, in my opinion. I will first rage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will recklessly attack this bugbear. Long arms! Me long pole! And I crit him, so I get some of that honor back.
17 damage as you hit him right in the neck. His blood is gushing out of it.
Any damage he does is halved. Any attacks he makes is at disadvantage unless they're at me.
Alright.
Then they're at advantage. And that's my turn.
Ah, the boss is a... I know they just say something in Goblin. Blah 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 shit. Boss! I don't lift your man there. As the boss... As you see that the goblins seem ready to grab their weapons. Well, only one person, both of them did damage to him, so 1-2 is Sakharov. He will go for Sakharov. On you it is with advantage, right?
Yep. On me it's advantage.
Alright, he will try and attack you first with the Morning Star. Crit!
Oh, wow.
Holy.
Well, I half that, so that's
yeah.
only 15.
15. And with his other hand, he has a Javelin, which he also tries to attack you with. 18
18 will hit
becomes
for
3 damage.
This is... Alright. Well, better me than you guys, right?
Oh yeah.
As, this one here, him gonna take, this one here is going to, let's see, which check would be appropriate for this. This one is going to bonus action hide. And with an 18, none of y'all know where he is at the moment. Now the other goblins. This one will walk over here and try and hit you with his scimitar. Crit for 7 damage.
Wow.
We'll walk over here and attack Sakharov. Crit for 11 becomes
Crit.
5 damage.
Fucked with the wrong
Alright.
goblins.
And
These fucking
then
goblins, man.
this one will move here and attack Fafnir. 13 is a miss. Jamira, your turn.
Alright. Let's see.
I don't suppose you still got that sleep spell.
I'm actually looking to see where would be best placed. That's 10 or 20 foot area. Let's see. Point within 20 feet of point. Okay. Alright, right there. Sounds good. I'll cast Sleep Sensor here. And should work there.
Alright.
I think it was right there. Yep. And it goes from lowest to highest HP, I believe.
Most of them all have 7 hit points.
Sorry, I couldn't do one more hit point for you.
So I'm gonna roll which one is going to go first.
So
Yeah.
3 of them are going down at least.
Yeah, 3 of them are going down. Let's see who. How many are there? Because
Four in range, I think.
these 3 lower ones are excluded, so it is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goblin. I'll roll a d6.
5.
One. This one going nappy time. This one here. I go with the clock. Where is a sleep token? Yeah, I'll use this one. Then the next. That's number 4, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the bugbear.
Ah,
And then the last one. Number 2, which is this one here. Free down!
alright. And that's it, I believe. Yeah, fucking take that.
I get you. Surrender! One of the goblins raises his hands. I surrender!
Good
Next
choice.
one. I surrender! This one. Aww. Fafnir,
Except
your
it doesn't
turn.
surrender.
So 2 of them surrendered, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna shout to the other sleeping goblins to surrender or die. I'm gonna say surrender or die.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check with advantage. This does count as an action.
Sure. Sounds like the sensible thing to do. Intimidation. Oh, I can
Best
finally
skill, let's go.
I can finally use intimidation. I'm loving this.
You have advantage, so 18.
18.
18.
As the others that are still awake also raise their hands.
That would be my action.
Alright. And Varun, your turn.
I walk over to Setgroth and use a level 2 Cure Wounds.
Alright.
So that's 15 HP.
Thank you.
And that's my turn.
Alright, then Sagarov, your turn.
All normal goblins have surrendered, which is nice.
Mhm.
This guy, if he wakes up, is gonna be another problem. I'm gonna finish this guy while he's on the ground.
Alright. So if you hit, it's an you get advantage because he's prone, and if you hit, it's an auto crit.
Yep.
That does not count as rolling a natural 20 though. It's just a crit.
26.
So
And then I'll roll some. Well, either way, he's dead.
yeah.
Slit his throat in his sleep. I wasn't letting him live after that hit.
Yordi! Can we talk? As you hear from as the goblin in the suit appears again.
Well, of course we could talk.
Yordi!
Sorry about your man. He hit too hard. I wasn't letting him back up.
That be not a friend of mine. He'd me
He's
have
a
me
dick.
working in the slavey mines. I be
Oh, in
Captain
that
Johnny
case.
Dirt.
I spit on him. Not the
Arr.
goblin, the bugbear. We can relate. We were slaves not so long ago.
Yay, it's a sucky job.
What's it got you mining here for?
Ah, we'd be having to make the hull bigger so they can build an elevator.
Elevators for what?
To go down to the whole of the lower levels. More supplies there.
I see.
Now it's
So the rest of these,
call it
sorry,
a bitch job to extract them there.
Well, hopefully we can be friends and possibly allies in this
You'd
weird
be
fucking
saving
place.
me, so you'd be a good friend.
We actually got a place where we could hold up should you be willing.
Oh, yes. I'd be stunned with these caves. Boys, as he talks to the other goblins, how'd you like to be part of me crew? We just need to find us a new boat.
Oh, we know where boats are.
Ah, it is as if the gods sent you themselves to here. Our saviors, yar.
I'm gonna insight check him real quick.
What are you looking for?
Just want to know if he's lying or not. Like, is he going to jump us with the rest of the goblins after we leave? Or we believe him to be allies?
From what he's been telling you so far, he seems very grateful. Or he's generally
Okay,
grateful.
good.
More you can't really tell from his speech.
Alright.
Now, just as a heads up, it's a Kuatoa village we're going to. I don't know if you like them or not.
Ah, Captain Johnny Derp has no problem with anyone. Except when they seem them hostile.
Johnny Derp. Oh my god.
Alright, now, you're not going to be slaves, but be real appreciative if you could contribute to the community.
Until we have we own boats, we do the, how you call, helpful.
You're a captain. I'm sure you're aware of Dark Lake, right?
Mm-hmm. I'd be one of the best smugglers in the Dark Lake.
Oh, a smuggler.
Mm-hmm.
That could be really useful, actually.
I'd say, I'd had to, while back I was punished, punished here because I, lost the, shipment because of a, Duergar cruiser that, wanted to inspect me near Gragglesturg.
Oh yeah, they're really
They kill us on the spot if we had any green powder with us, so I had to dump it in the water.
We're just looking for some supplies, some more grass and mushrooms. So I suppose we're gonna do that. Then we'll lead you out. Go and pick up your supplies, I suppose.
Me supplies are untraceable anymore. Dumped it in the water. Not good green powder anymore. Although people that drank it in the area might get pretty weird.
I should talk about clothes and weapons and whatnot. Be ready to march out.
Yes, not too many supplies here. But we waiting out the outside. Come on, the boys! Aye, aye, Captain!
Alright, I think I saw a mushroom over here.
What a nice man.
Oh yeah, he's super cool.
Can we still check out the gear
still
from
want
this
his hat.
bugbear?
Yeah, you can. Give me a sec to see what he has.
Oh, that's right. Take that bugbear shit.
He has a cool whip.
Yeah, he has a whip. He has a morning star. He has a javelin. He has a hide armor. And he has a necklace that has 4 beats on it.
Can I inspect the necklace?
Sure,
Sounds
Arcana
interesting.
check. Oh, you recognize these. These are beads of spell slots. So, as an action, you can use these to replace, when casting a spell, you can replace these to replace a spell slot. When used, they are gone forever, but it basically means that you either have 4 level 1 spells, extra that when gone is gone, or you have 1 level 4 spell, or 2 level 2 spells, or 1 level 3 spell and 1 level 1 spell.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
whichever
exactly.
way you want to use it.
Oh, interesting, interesting.
That's an amazing find.
Anyone want any of the loot?
Yes, the barbarian will use it to cast all of the spells.
Well,
Just putting stuff
know.
in the pot.
because you're the only other spellcaster, Fafnir? Or
yeah.
oh no, wait, Chimera is spellcaster, right?
He's a bard, right?
Yeah.
He
Uh,
just
that's also-
casts
yeah,
sleep.
that's-
Yeah,
that's
he's a
just-
spellcaster.
Yeah, true, true.
But I'd say you guys can split it between yourselves. I'll pass on it.
I don't know, I can use it like in emergency for like support spells, upcast cure wounds or something.
Yeah, healing's always best.
Maybe that's a good idea to keep it as an emergency item.
Yeah, sure.
Is it attunement?
No. It's just
Yeah.
you wear it and you have 4 extra spell slots, but when gone is gone.
Guess I will wear it then.
Fafnir, we
Like,
got a
people,
shroom.
people could also technically, when you're unconscious, just pick it off of your neck and use it themselves.
Okay, that's fine.
Watch out for the barbarian using all the spell slots.
Magic
That's rough.
initiate, here I come.
Ooh, another mushroom.
Still got inspiration.
And guidance.
Oh, I think I'm gonna need it.
Just don't roll a 1 on guidance.
What did you say?
What I just say not to do. Come on.
So now you have to use the inspiration.
This is
if you
like
wanna
my
succeed.
fourth. No, my third one under guidance.
You made it. Now you have 5 mushrooms, so you now have enough to complete the quest.
We should.
Alright.
Do we still want to look in this cave for more though, right? Since we're here.
You can make healing potions out of them, or try
Yeah,
to.
exactly. Let's see if we can find any more.
Onward.
Oh,
Chimera, there where you step, I would
Oh.
like you to roll a investigation check.
Oh boy, here we go. My best skill. Let's go. Ooh, no.
As you step there, you can roll me a dexterity save.
Would you like to re-roll the investigation with an inspiration?
I would not be opposed.
Take it.
Alright.
Take it. Roll it.
Yeah. Fuck, I'm sorry.
Nope, that's what happens. I
No,
just
fuck
really
it.
wanted
See
to use
him,
it this
Give
time.
inspiration, I'll use honor. I'll go. I'll drop a d8 on that
Alright.
for the inspiration.
And as you do that, where is it? You spot here a trap rope. If you would have passed on it, it's a metal rope that is very sharp. If you were to pass it, you would have seriously injured yourself.
Uh-oh. Alright guys, be careful, there's a trap. I'll step right over.
Guess that might mean we're getting close to the good stuff.
We got 2 goblins. Got one of the first ones we fought, then another probably with the pants down goblin. Oh, 2 of them.
And they indeed both have their pants down.
Step over the wire. Now it's been pointed out, shouldn't be too much issue.
Oh, got an idea. We could probably put the rope back, like, or we can move it up just enough to where they think they know where it is, but we can just yell as, pretend to be the bugbear and say, hey, come here, we need you for something.
I can use the whip if you want. Make like a whip sound. Sounded real.
Actually, we could use the whip to make it look like the rope. and then when they step over it, they'll step on the actual rope that we hide.
Alright. I'm
You guys
not
wanna
too
try
good
that?
with- I'll give it my best go. Let's do it.
Alright. Let me think what the check for that would be. Probably survival. Seeing as you use the as you're using the whip as well, I'll say with a help action you can do to lower the DC you can do a deception check, and you can do the deception check with advantage.
Let's get best survival. I only got +2.
Yeah, both have to be rolled though.
I'll do deception.
Should I do the help action, or did I hear
Yeah,
that
he'll
correctly?
do the deception help. We just need someone who can do the survival check.
Ah,
So the
I-
DC has been lowered. Say the survival check is a DC 10.
I really just want to see what this trap does.
I could try.
Go for it. It's a DC 10.
You made it. So yeah, you guys stand here.
Yeah.
And then one of y'all shouts, "Hey, get over here!" Alright, boss! As you hear some of them put their pants back on.
This guy with the best.
Do we want to stand a bit
As-
further? Oh, no.
As
Yeah,
the
yeah, we got it.
goblins, 4 goblins show up. As they step right on towards the trap, as they Mitch just did, and all of them have to make a dexterity save.
This is genius. Truly inspired thinking.
I just really want to see what it did.
Me too.
Give me a sec. The goblin sheet doesn't want to work.
That means we win, right?
I don't want to die.
Like, it doesn't show me their stats for some reason. I'm gonna refresh roll 20.
Maybe they're ghost goblins.
Alright.
Ghost blins.
Ghost blends. Well, so far so good. We've successfully navigated this cave, and I'd say spent minimal resources. I went through 1 rage, but that's okay.
Yeah, I got
Still got 1.
We already have all the ingredients we need, right?
Yeah. We're just
Yeah, you
looking
could
for more
technically
shit.
just leave if you wanted to. Like, whenever
Nah.
it feels dangerous, you can just go.
Yeah, we need
Just-
more shrooms.
hmm
Plus take the good
Right.
shit grass.
Yep.
Alright, so first I'm gonna roll the damage. So what you see is that the rope becomes sharper and moves in a sling as it potentially hits all the goblins. Let's see on their dexterity save.
Oh no.
Alright, so 2 of them. Wait, also the boss.
Poor boss.
Alright, so this one here is chopped into 2 pieces. This one here as well, and the other, the one with the 21, Matrix dodges out of the way, and the boss loses an arm.
Alright, let's get him, boy.
This is amusing.
That could have been really dangerous, though, for us.
Oh yeah, that would have hurt.
Mhm.
I'm glad you've spent the honor. Sorry the reroll didn't pan out.
Yeah, but you inspired me to do honor.
That's true. That's true.
Now I'm gonna make it, goddammit!
I would just accept it had it been my own, but I was using your resource. I didn't want to waste it.
Nah, it's all good.
Can you also roll initiative, Barun?
Yep, on it.
Hey, a nat 20.
Honorable.
Yeah, you get free honor.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Nice.
And you are first to act. What would you like to do with the 2 remaining living goblins?
Well, the boss can make a dex save.
Alright. Feels it as he loses an arm. The sacred flames hit him, and he is down. Clah!
Nice. Yeah, that's my turn actually.
Alright. And Sagaroth, your turn.
Alright. Move over here. Cut this goblin into recklessly.
He makes such a perfect dodge, but then and then his back got stuck in the matrix dodge, and you stab him right in the gut. As he's still stuck in the matrix dodge. Alright, they're dead.
Alright, boys. That was amazing. And it's only grass.
At least it's something.
Yeah, we can go and take it. Maybe we could sell it to someone at least. Oh, and a mushroom. This is better.
Hey, that's good news.
Oh. I'm gonna use an alchemy check on both.
Alright. Then first the wisdom, then the dexterity. Alright, that one is a success, so now you have 6 grass.
Ooh.
And you exactly made the mushroom one. And now you'll also have 6 mushrooms.
6 grass, 6 mushrooms.
Alright.
That means you have still have to spend the downtime days and do the ability check, but you have 1 free healing potion. If you'd use it for yourself.
I will negotiate with our good friend.
Is there any left of this cave? Did we miss anything?
I think the only entrance going south and up here.
And the
There's a way
holder,
over
of
here.
course. That also leads to a different. You
Oh.
can make another investigation check.
Oh no.
Wait, who? Chimera?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you placed me back.
If you
Oh,
suddenly see your character moving, that's me.
I'll move back over here then.
But where
I was
is
like,
it? Just
hey,
had
I'm
it.
following Chimera.
Oh yeah.
You spot exactly the same trap here that you saw before.
Oh, careful guys, another one. Or
I
maybe
think I'm
we can
just
get the
gonna
whip.
Follow you from now on.
Alright. Yeah. Step right on over.
Eh.
Let's see what we can find here. Oh, is that a chest? Is that a chest?
Those are sleeping rolls.
Oh, there's a chest though. Got a little camp going.
Fireplace. Or campfire.
I'm gonna approach this corner carefully.
I think I'm on another map or something. I don't see you guys anymore.
You've been
And they ran,
teleported to another
they
void.
ran to here. This direction. Do you see the pointer, Steven?
Yeah.
That's where they went.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I
we
look
should
over
toss
these.
it. Grab what's in the chests, see if they got hidden anything in their bedrolls.
I don't know.
Look around traps.
As
Sounds
you
like
look
a
for
great plan.
traps, you don't spot anything, although the chests are pretty well locked.
Hmm.
Anyone got thieves' tools?
I
Yeah,
don't
no.
have thief tools. I am proficient with them though.
Well, shit. Might as well just bring the chest then.
You don't want to try busting the locks?
It's not
I
like
mean,
we
your
need.
call.
How about I try busting one lock, and if it works, we can try the other one.
Give it a go.
Alright.
I
Roll an
give
attack.
you guidance. Oh, swords and deck? Oh, I
Yeah.
can't. Never mind.
Alright, I'll do it recklessly. Hey, a 20.
Gain the honor as you break the lock of the upper one or the lower one.
We'll do the lower one.
Alright. The lower one opens and it has 3,400 silver pieces inside of it.
Look at them all.
Shiny.
Very.
Let's bust open the next one.
Alright. I'll recklessly attack this one too.
Alright, that one breaks open as well. And it has 40 pounds worth of green powder inside of it.
Also good.
A lot of drugs.
Depending on where you are, worth a lot. But also, depending on where you are, death penalty when you're spotted with it.
As bad as this sounds, we could possibly get the most money at the party. Did you guys down for that?
The selling of goods to you, good sir.
Alright,
How much do we got? 340?
40 pounds, and like 1 pound is like depending on where, because every region the price changes. Like for example in Gragglesturg, 1 pound is worth 200 gold pieces. But even if you have only 1 pound, 1 ounce of it on you, the guards will kill you on the spot. It's instant death penalty for having green powder on you in Gragglesturg. Whereas there's like other places where they are more tolerant towards it, but then you get a lot less money for it. Like in other places you get, for 1 pound you get 1 piece of gold, but they just produce it themselves as well there.
a lot of money in Gracklesturg, but that's death penalty, so no sorry.
Perhaps we could sell it to a dealer instead of dealing it ourselves, you know?
Actually, we could probably get the captain to sell it for us, since he lost his.
There's an idea. Sagrath will separate out a fourth of the silver for himself and pick it up and pocket it.
Yeah. Let's just split the coin between us. What's the math on that? 8. Okay, you already did
It's
it.
right
Yeah.
there, 850 each.
Alright, so everyone had 850 silver. Da, da, da. Alright, and I guess continue exploring.
Did we check the bedrolls for things?
Yeah, they are
Uh,
not. They don't have anything of value in them.
Is there any secret stashes
Okay,
around
cool.
here?
Yeah.
I tried to look for a secret stash.
You sadly do not found any.
Alright. Let's go, boys. I know. I really don't think we should go down the hole. But we could possibly risk it. I don't think it's worth it though.
Can I look down the hole? Do I see anything?
It's pretty deep, but you have 60 feet dark vision. It is further away than your 60 feet dark vision.
Oh, can I see anything?
With your 300 feet dark vision, you can see that the hole is 200 feet deep.
Okay. I tell everyone that.
I don't have enough rope to go down there.
Give me a sec to see what's exactly down there. That you spot 3 mushrooms down there.
And I see 3 mushrooms down there.
I still don't know. Do we want to go down there?
I'd rather not risk it. We still got another task after this.
Exactly.
We know it's here though.
We're also in a hurry, so.
An adventure for another day.
Alrighty. Yeah. 3 potions could be helpful, but not that helpful.
I'd rather not
not-
die down there.
Not risking the hole.
Alright. Then you guys want to leave this area, right?
I'd say so.
I believe we found everything.
Turns out the beginning we didn't take, but it should be good.
I think it just
Alright,
looks
then I'll bring
around
you
from
back to the Kuatoa Pleeploop house.
Alright, so we're getting Johnny Derp to rigging him with the ship and give him the drugs to sell.
Yeah.
Alright.
And maybe make a commission profit out of it.
Finder's fee. You know how it goes.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be a split. I'm sure he knows all the best spots too, since he's a smuggler.
He's built for this.
One thing that I really hate about the new Roll20 map guidance is that the delete button for the maps is so close to all the other buttons. So I'm like
Oh,
really
no.
careful, like, don't delete, don't delete. Yes, not delete. Happened with preparations for future sessions where I like literally spent 2 hours creating a brand new map, and and I clicked to another map to look something, and I wanted to go back to that map, and I deleted the entire map. Fuck!
Man.
Oh.
Worst part is you probably had some things you end up forgetting. Like it's not the exact same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Forget all your cool shit.
Back at the village. And Captain Johnny Derp. Yardy, mateys!
Alright,
Greetings.
everyone. It's alright, these guys are cool.
We'd be cool. Or we'd be hot. But we be. Me crew and the legendary Captain Johnny Derp. Aye, aye, Captain!
Alright, so Johnny, we got a proposition for you.
Aye, Johnny be listening.
You said you got it right.
Sorry, could you repeat that? Did not hear it correctly.
Well, we ended up finding some drugs and we want to know if you will sell for us. We end up splitting profits and yeah. We supply you, you go out and actually sell it.
Aye, yes. That would be a deal, as I'd be needing new supplies anyway. But I see
Alright.
that boat there.
Which
Let
one?
me cut in the deal here. I'd be selling the green powder for you in multiple locations if I can have the boat. Points
A
at the
boat
sailboat.
or
Points at the sailing ship.
oh, big
the
one.
the big boat, yeah.
Let me see. I think I have to talk to this want to go about that, but we'll see what we can do. Hey, Sloopy Boop.
Yeah?
You know who owns that big sailing ship right there?
Points at Baroon. He's the
Oh,
only
shit.
survivor.
Oh, Brune, you own the boat.
Owner by
Yep,
default.
that was me. I was the only survivor.
You down for this venture?
Well, as a lawful good cleric.
Look, it's for survival. Really.
Yeah, it's
But
for
bad
survival.
people
It will
can use
make our time here that we have to spend underground a lot easier if we have, you know, cash. So I guess for this once I can make an exception. You're allowed to give the ship away. It's fine.
Besides, you're giving them a job. Like that's
Yeah,
the
that's
best thing.
true.
Put them back in business. Keep them off the streets.
But still, you know, drugs and people and other bad things that happen from drugs. I mean, that would be on my conscience as well. So
Yes, but there's no real laws down here per se. If you go into a city, there's laws though.
yeah, I guess
So
so.
fair game right here, right?
Plus, there are legal places to sell this stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Someone told me there were indeed legal
Oh.
places. So
How about this? Hey Johnny.
Yar?
To those you sell, can you like write a note about who they are and where they are, if possible? So that way we possibly keep tabs on them. If they fuck up, then we maybe deal with them to help his conscience.
Yar, we can do that, but that'd be good against the smuggler's code.
Well, I mean,
As a
It's
lawful,
just-
as a lawful good goblin, the code is everything.
okay, fair point.
God damn
just
it,
keep
goblins.
tab. Just keep a ledger of who you sell it to, then.
Yardy, I already do.
Alrighty then, that'll work.
Now be the question of where we are going to sell if there is a moral implication. There are in total... Let me count real quick here. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, 5. Yeah, 5. There'd be 5 places I can sell with different pricings. But some places are more dangerous than others. So me commission goes up depending on the place.
Sure.
Now in the Gragglesturg, that'd be potential risk of death penalty. So that'd be 60% of the product's worth.
And they sell it for 200 a pound, so that's 8,000, right?
Think so?
Yeah. So 60% of 8,000. That's fuck. Don't know.
4,000 and then I think 4,400. Very quickly calculated. Something like that at least.
That's 4,800. So we'd have 3,200
Yeah.
to split amongst ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
assuming you're not caught.
Mm-hmm. Then the next place would be Blindenstone, which has lower prices, but I don't know what the prices in Blindenstone are, but that'd be only prison sentence, so I'd only want a 30% cut.
Alright.
2,400. If the total price is 8,000.
Yeah, but in Blindenstone it would be worth less.
Yeah, that's true.
He just
True.
doesn't know how much it would cost him there, Blindenstone. He just knows he's gonna go to jail if he gets caught.
Alright.
Then be Sloop-de-doop, or no, Sloop-le-bloop, where Lemongog is right now. That'd be I have no idea what the prices there are, but Kuatoa are against drugs. So me harder to find a customer buy out there.
Alright.
So I'd also ask me a 30% cut.
Gotcha.
And the last two places are Menzo Baringzan and Manif Differel, where it is completely legal. So I'd only ask for a 5% cut. But the prices would be much lower there.
About what you think.
Eh, Like, maybe 30, 40 golds per pound? Max?
Nice, that's...
Of these locations, which could you get to and sell the quickest?
Johnny Altai always finds finds the places, but finds people to sell to. But travel time might be a bitch. Fastest would be Sloop de Doop, or Sloop la Bloop. I can never pronounce it correctly.
Because I'm thinking, if we get it quickly, they'd be back on their feet much faster, and we've had the cash in our hands much faster.
That's... It's a tough discussion.
I'd give Baroon my vote.
Plus, if we do
It's
it
his
quick
ship,
enough,
so
we would only be affecting the followers of Demigorg.
Oh yeah, that could fuck up his followers. How confident do you think you could get past the Gracklesturg security? With the
As
invisible
long
watch.
as I don't find the cruiser that intercepts us by coincidence, I'd be getting into Gracklesturg.
Alright, so what you guys want? High risk, high reward, or we want to play a bit safer?
I mean, we are in the Underdark, so everything is high risk, high rewards, whatever we do. So, I don't know.
well, it's the only ship we got and can easily access anytime soon. So I'd say
And now you have actually
Either
someone that
play-
can operate it.
wait, he can't operate it.
Someone that can operate it. Yeah, the way the ship came into the ship was that the Koatoa dragged it in here because nobody knew how to use a sailing ship.
Hmm. That's pretty funny. Also pretty stupid of them. But
I think the safest route and getting quite a bit of money is one of the legal places.
Yeah, that's true. It would still be a lot of money.
But if we can get a fuck ton of money from Gracklesturg. We cannot hear you, Sadgroth, if you're talking. Very sorry for your Discord. Oh fuck. What do we want to do?
Yeah, vote.
I mean... Fuck, I don't know, though.
And you could also go to the party. That's also another option. You just don't know how much they will pay for it. So that's even six options.
Alright, Fafnir, what you thinking? You want money or you want guaranteed money?
well, I don't necessarily need the money at the moment. I just want the ship to stay alive and, well, be available anytime. So
Okay.
I'd say quick, but just for the sake of the ship.
Alright, so going to the Kuatoa then for quick.
Oh, no, we're not going to Kokoto City. That's a no-no.
Oh, here we go.
High risk it is.
You'd have if you go to the Kuatu village, keep in mind that you have to evade Demogorgon.
Okay, it's not
Exactly.
Demogorgon.
Lemon
Let's just
dog.
go to the middle place where there was a jail cell, right? A jail penalty. So
Hey,
we wouldn't
30%,
get the
but we
cops
don't know the
killed.
price.
And
That'd be in Blendenstone, says Jim Jar.
yeah. I think
Oh, you
that's
know about
the middle
know about the place, Jim
ground.
Jar?
Oh, it's yeah, I came from there. It's ruled by give me a sec to look up the names. By a king and a queen. No, not king and queen. Their leaders. Their democratically elected leader, Dorbo Diggermatuk, leader of the mining expedition, and Seni Diggermatuk, leader of the settlers.
Well, do you happen to know what this could go for there, or?
I'd say with prison sentences, I'd say about 50 gold a pound.
That ain't bad.
That'd be my guess.
So that's 2,000, and they'd want 30% of that. That's 600. We're losing money there then. Actually, no. Wait. Oh, that'd be 18. Wait, no. Fuck math. That'd be 1,400 for us. They want 600 of it. I think that might be the best place.
Yeah.
It's money.
Agree.
What do you think,
Alright.
Zagroth?
Zagrok gives thumbs up as he missed like the entire conversation fucking around with Discord.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What's this
So,
Discord you're
would
talking
you
about?
want me to travel to Blindenstone with me crew, or would you like to travel with me towards Blindenstone?
Might be best for you to, what's it called? Just go there, sell them, and just come back here. This will be the meeting point. If we're not here, then trust the money with Sloop-de-Doop there.
Alright. Thumbs up.
I like how Slippy Doops is cool with this shit.
What he
Anything
doesn't
for
know
the
won't hurt
protection
him.
of the Underdark.
Welcome to the
Alright.
Underdark.
Oh, by the way, we need to go to Erlurg.
Eh,
go to
Laga. Have you found the mushrooms? And the grass?
Of course. Otherwise I wouldn't be here.
Ah, good then. Well, then here you have it. Thank you very much. I need probably like 2 hours to prepare the concoction, and then the ritual of the bleep bloop can start. Yeah.
Was this our last test? Guess it was, wasn't it? Awesome.
We got one more.
That is not necessarily necessary for the quest.
Oh, okay.
That's just helping Sloop
part of it.
So you
Okay.
can
He
either
wants
do
us to
it
go
or
in the
not
tent
do
and
it.
guard
That's
him.
completely up to you.
I mean, we got 2 hours.
Yeah, man, why not? He's got to prepare the thing. Hey, Soup, since you're helping us out, we've got some time if you wanna do
Ah,
the
yes.
steam vent thing.
The Vision Quest. Yeah. You guys can help me. We are going into. I want to do some more research, and there are past, present, and future visions in the Vision area. But I think it's a little bit too dangerous to do it all by myself. So I would like you guys to accompany me into a Vision Quest. One thing I'm just gonna say, a Vision Quest can't kill you. but it can leave you pretty fucked up nonetheless. So we're gonna go. If you guys want to help me, we're going into the tent and do the vision quest. But you won't die if anything goes wrong. But consequences can be pretty shitty. Warning for
Gotcha.
us. So you guys ready to get stoned?
Give me a second. Hey, Erler, you might want to take your time with that. Maybe about 3 hours.
Laga laga.
Alright, let's go.
Lurg, you're coming too? No.
We'll get stoned like no dwarf has been stoned before.
I'm gonna make sure you guys stay in the tent and don't do weird stuff. Okay?
You're a bro. Thank you.
Alright. So Sloop-de-Doop opens the tent door and like lots of smoke come out of it. As he walks in.
I will follow.
As you're you only have like 5 feet worth of sight, as there's so much smoke and steam in here, and feel a bit happy when you're inside. And thing closes, and Sloop-de-Doop puts some grass on there, and on the middle where there's like boiling water, you throw some grass in there, and he takes a bunch of seashells. Puts some water in the seashells and gives you all one seashell filled with water. He says you have to inhale it, and then the effect begins.
Zagrath will do some controlled breathing and then start inhaling.
I'm just gonna take a deep whiff.
As you do the deep whiff, you feel good, you feel happy, and then everything around you is pure darkness. As
I go in after him.
and then after a little while, you open your eyes again, and you're in pure darkness with Sloop-de-Doop and the rest of the party. Ah, it worked. Now we just have to wait for our spirit guide.
I swear to God, if it's Kavir, I'm gonna throw a spear at him.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
Alright.
Well, it's supposed to be someone you trust very deeply.
Okay, so it can't be him. Oh, thank God.
As suddenly, Larga, Larga, Larga! Hello!
Oh, of course.
Ah, you have done a you have done a vision quest. Of course, Susha would appear, as he is the smartest and most powerful sorcerer who have ever existed. Hello, Sloop-de-Doop.
Oh my god, I missed you,
Zagrath,
Shusha.
Jamara, Fafnir, and a new person, Larga, Larga, Larga. My
Greeting.
name is Susha Larga Larga. I am the most powerful and smartest Kuatoa to have ever existed. Larga Larga.
Well, I do believe you because, well, you're a guide, so I think we're in good hands here, guys.
Yes, Larga Larga. There are many dark souls in the Underdark. The Vision Quest. Give me a moment to get the quest logs of the Vision. Will bring us to the past of how things happened here, and bring us to the present, and bring us to the future, or a potential future. You ready?
Yep.
Alrighty. As suddenly you see that everyone around you turns into a bunch of drow, except for Shushar. Shushar stays Shushar. As you see the area around you change, you are in you're in a dark city, and you can make a history check for this city.
Oof.
I will roll with honor. As it does not matter for me. I lose 1 honor.
Hey.
Yeah, you lose 1 honor indeed. But, Fafnir, you look around and you instantly recognize this. This used to be Galfeld-Drok, the capital of the Dwarven Empire of old. Now named Menzo-Beringzan, the capital of the Drow.
I'll
And
tell
now
the
named
others.
the City of Spiders. You are currently in, as you recognize, the Bazaar area, where you see that you've all turned into Drow, and it is a bloodbath here. Many dead Drow everywhere.
What does it look like they've died from?
Fighting with other Drow.
Madness.
As you
Treachery.
see, and after a while of looking right, you see that there is lots and lots of Fezares here.
Looks like you might be right. Looks like madness.
So Sloopy Doop, what's going on here?
I have no idea, but I've recalibrated the herbs to see how this demon incursion happened with the Fezares, and it seems this is the past. So here it started.
I see. So we're just looking to see how it started.
How it started, the present, and the potential future. Our main task is to survive here. We're taking on the spirits of people that died here during the assault. We're basically reliving their memories.
Oh no.
If our task is to survive, we should probably get some higher ground.
Who knows about this place? Who knows strategic areas?
Well, Prani or Fafnir knows the way around in Menzo Beringzan. He may have looked at old maps in the past.
Mm,
Or how dwarves
So we're
prefer to
looking for high
call it
ground.
Garfeld-Drok. You look here, you have here a tower that is pretty on the high ground. Everything, it's built within a cliff on top of it, and above it you can see that there is a spider web above it. One of the high ground areas would be here in the Tier Bleed, or in the House of Bairn, here.
I think if we're looking for where the demon started, it'd be in a religious place.
I'd say we're going to the tower or the house. It sounds like an interesting location, and it's still pretty defensive.
Alright, I'll follow your lead.
I'd say the tower looks pretty good.
Tower it is.
Alright.
So
As you
I'll
move
start
towards it, and towards, I'm gonna move you.
Demons.
As you see,
Right.
as you walk further on, you see corpses of many demons around you, but also many drow. As you walk over the road here, you can see You can see a bunch of other drow that killed off a bunch of other drow.
Wait a second.
they
Is that
look
the
at
guy who
you-
killed us?
Sorry?
Is that the guy who killed some of us in the very beginning who went mad?
Uh,
Is that someone else?
no, that's something wrong with the sheet thing. Because I saved something wrongly.
Okay.
But it's correct that it is his name, but that's just my mistake. There you go. As they look upon you, followers of the House Baron, a rebellion has started. Time to die. As they draw their weapons.
Well, shit.
Well, time to fight. Seems these are our competition.
They ain't nothing.
Alright then, roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
Do we still have our own weapons, or?
Yeah, you still have,
okay.
you can still do everything you could normally do, you just look like a drow now.
Okay.
Is there nah, that wouldn't make sense. Never mind.
What is it with my initiatives? Like really, I have advantage, but why?
Sometimes you just roll poorly. I do it all the time.
Alright. Then first off is Jamera.
Alrighty. And these two drow are with them, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Guess I'll center on this drow here. Sleep spell.
Alright.
I don't know what their HP is, but I assume the drow are the lowest HP.
Oh, can't see their. Give me a sec to fix that.
I'll just go ahead and roll it.
Can you see it now?
Yes. Oh wow, that's a lot less than I thought. Okay, so starting from the lowest, they just go to sleep.
Both those. Although the normal drow stay there. Oh,
Do elves not have Fey ancestry?
Oh yeah, you're right. They're immune to.
Fuck,
Thank you
I
very
forgot.
much. Good
Yeah, I
explanation
don't
for
want to
that,
spoil
Sam.
anything, but you know.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I learned something.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah,
it happens a
learn
lot,
spell.
like with drow and stuff, because people often forget the drow elves too. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a very honorable move. I will accept that.
As the spell
Oh,
is
shit, I
cast,
got
none of them fall asleep. As Beirun seems, Beirun feels inspired. That'd be Jimira's turn unless he also wants to move or use his bonus action.
She's gonna use his bonus action to curse at himself. That's it.
Alright. Then it is a drought. Who will move to here. And this drow will cast Fairy Fire on all of you.
Oh, no.
All of you. So where
Dex
is
saves.
DC? All of you have to make a DC 11 dexterity save.
Roll with advantage due to danger sense, I believe.
The only one that didn't make it was Fafnir, as the lights go off. And then that one drow points at Fafnir. That's our target.
Oh no.
And then it is a drow. We'll move to here. And we'll cast a Sacred Flame on Fafnir. Dexterity save.
That doesn't sound. Dex save.
2 radiant damage.
Let me
Then the
adjust
next
my
round-
honor.
And some honor is gone.
Yeah, and some honor is gone indeed. The next.
Wait, how much damage was it? 2
2,
damage.
yeah.
Alright. That's alright.
We'll use his
Manageable.
hand crossbow on you, Fafnir. Would be with disadvantage because of the distance, but becomes normal because of fairy fire. 13. And then the next.
That's
Same
a
thing.
miss.
Same thing. 16.
That equals my AC, so that's a hit.
So 5 piercing damage.
Golden
And,
save throw. Or be poisoned.
Then the next round, yes, Constitution save with advantage though, because you're a dwarf.
Oh no.
Ooh!
Poison. You
Well-
have disadvantage for 1 hour, unless this is cured. And then the next round will also shoot at you. 15 is a miss then.
Exactly.
Then out here who will to here. And we'll also shoot on you, Fafnir. Also with norm. 16
That's a
hits
hit.
for 8. You're already Constitution save to see if you don't fall unconscious from that
I'm gonna
poison.
cough at that to just say miss and give the cutting words for that one.
Alright. That is then a miss. And then we'll also move and cast another Sacred Flame on you, Faf. Dexterity
I'm
save.
getting.
Yeah, drow use drow aren't stupid. That is 6 damage. Luckily you
getting
can't
hammered
die in
over
a
here.
vision quest.
Next time I'll hold back.
Sakharov, your turn.
Okay. Let's see. First things first, which one casts the fairy fire?
The one with the how do you call it? The pink marker.
Ah, perfect. I'll move up. And I will attack this guy behind him. With Charger. It's too many targets for me to bother with the rest.
Reckless or not reckless?
Nope. Nope. Not this time, just regular, so 11.
21 to hit. For 11 damage. He's still up. Got a Constitution save for him. The fairy
Hey.
fire is gone.
This is our target! I point to the weakened one. We should kick his teeth in. That's my turn.
Then Baroon, your turn.
Well, I cast Fairy Fire.
So you can, I think Fairy Fire is a 20-foot cube, so you can
Yep.
hit all these in the middle. I'll
Yep.
first do the normal ones.
DC 13.
One of them filled it of the ones. Exactly the one that casted Fairy Fire. Now the Elite. Elite made it
Aw.
as well.
Well, I
Like-
tried.
Well, you think of it like this. They casted Fairy Fire on you, and only one person failed it. You did it back, same thing happened.
Yeah, that's true. We at least played equal. Yeah, that's my turn. Well, I will stand back a little bit, and that's my turn.
Alright. Then it's Fafner's turn.
I have a disadvantage on attacks, right?
Yes.
I see target
Uh,
this guy.
Then it's normal.
Yeah, no.
Oh, then it's normal. Alright.
But if you do like poison spray, that's a save, so that's not a disadvantage, right?
Correcto.
Because they need to make the save.
It's a
Yeah.
save, so you don't have to worry about it.
It's just, if I go in, I'm probably dead.
Oh, that's true.
That's what I'm thinking.
No, you won't be dead.
Because of the thing, but yeah.
Yeah, I still don't think it's the right
Choice.
call. Choice. I'm just gonna cure wounds myself. Take a step back. That's 10 health.
10
Points
hit
back.
points. Yep.
And I'll take a few steps back. I'm gonna move over there. Yes.
Alright, then it's Loop-de-Doop's turn. He looks at Fafner. You look fucked up. Do you want me to fix that, or do you want me to kill some drow?
Just go kill him faster. Then we're done with them.
Loop-de-Doop walks over here. Casts Spiritual Guardians.
Nice. He decides to kill all of them.
And excludes all of you. Chimera, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to say to the Drow Elite. Fuck, what's insulting for a Drow? Your poison wasn't
Oh,
very
fuck.
good. You call that Drow poison, I call that Goblin poison. And yeah.
Takes 2
How
damage.
dare you insult my mother's crafted poison! Guys, we'd be targeting him!
Oh shit. Uh oh. Oh no. Shit. I'm gonna run
Well,
away
they have
then.
their orders.
Let's
We'll
just see if
back
they
up.
even survived Spiritual Guardians.
I'm gonna run right there.
Any shots that they make where they are now is at disadvantage because if I'm in melee with all of them technically, except these two on the edges. So that's neat.
First round. Slip-de-doop roll. It is impossible for him to make the save, so he dead.
Okay.
Now the second one.
That's exactly half health.
Yeah, he dies
Also-
too.
Okay, also dies. Alright, this one gets a save. dies as
Oh
well.
wow. Nice.
The next one. Oh, that one's going to survive either way, but... fills it, takes the 8 damage. And works with short movement to here. And shoots Chimera, because that was the order.
Gotcha.
He has disadvantage.
16
Oh. Yeah, that's a hit.
for 3 damage.
Alright, alright.
You are not poisoned.
Why is it 3 damage?
Doesn't your thing also have the thing, or?
Yeah, but this isn't that. This is just
Okay.
because I'm in melee with him.
Oh yeah, then 6 damage, my
The
bad.
glaive. Yeah, that's all good. I'm just keeping it straight.
Alright, then the next round.
No apologies.
He did. Now the leader guy. Pulls it, let's see how much damage. 12. The leader will move to here. And we'll shoot at Chimera.
Oh wow, that's dedication, okay.
That's a
12
12.
is a miss.
That's just a miss actually.
This one is in the safe zone, so we'll move to here. And we'll cast a Sacred Flame at Chimera. Dex save. For 1
Yeah.
damage if you fail. And you
Oh,
gain
yeah.
some honor. Sakharov, your turn.
Alright. That was a very eventful Spirit Guardians, if I do say so myself. I will put away the glaive and pull out the big spear thing and then stick this guy with it recklessly. Spear of Lost Memories. Take that. For 14. I don't know if that hits or not.
14 is a miss.
Understood. Oh, that's my turn.
Alright. Maroon, your turn.
The
Read it.
big guy in front of the big guy in front of Sedgroth can make a dex save.
Alright. Makes it.
Oh well, that's my turn.
Fafner, your turn.
Ooh. Still have disadvantage. I'll move over towards this drow and use my action to dash. And since I can move in a straight line, well, sidestep once and then move in a straight line, I get to use my charger
Yes.
perk for the first time. I'm gonna use my stabby stick and add a +5 to the
Damage.
Damage.
But sadly,
damage,
a 13
alright.
is a miss. Or with disadvantage, a 7 is definitely a miss.
Well, it was worth a shot.
And it is Sloopty-Doop's turn. Oh! Can fix you up now anyway. Sloopty-Doop pats you and casts Lesser Restoration on you. Poison is gone.
Ooh.
We should just take this one with us everywhere we go. Let's be real.
I also have other things to do. Chimera, your turn.
I understand.
At the leader. Fills it. He gets a +3 on that because I clicked on the wrong thing, but that's still less than the 14, so fills it with taking 1 damage. Alright. Then it is a Drow's turn. That one is dead. Makes it so only gets half the damage. And then is the... Oh, gets a turn. This time, he's gonna turn around and attack Sagaroth. But no, he's going to attack Sloop-de-Doop. Because that's real dangerous. That's a miss. And that's a hit.
That's a crit.
Yes, for 16, 22, 22, 35 damage.
Nope, that's not an effect. I didn't rage.
Oh, that hurt. So, Constitution save for him. Yeah, so yeah, Spirit Guardians is gone. And then it's the Acolyte's turn. Who will now... Let's see, just reading the info here. Will cast a Fairy Fire on Sloop-de-Doop. Or no, Sacred Flame, I mean. That Bills takes 4 damage.
Man, they don't like you.
And then, well, I kinda killed a lot of them.
That's fair.
And she will cast a Sanctuary on the leader guy. Varun, your turn.
Nope, you skipped me.
Oh, sorry. Your turn, yeah. Stagger off.
It's okay. Well, this guy has Sanctuary on him. But if I rotate around here, put the spear away, pull out the glaive I was using before, I can just stick this guy with him recklessly and try to take out the Sanctuary. So I'll do that. Yeah, this is reckless, and that's a crit.
Boosh. Get your honor, and as the girl dies. Let's see if Sanctuary actually
Plus
goes
3
away,
on.
because it's not a concentration spell.
Yeah, it stays. Until the boy attacks.
Yeah, it stays.
Well, shit. That's my mistake. I made
Best
it.
part about it.
I'll live it.
Alright. That'd be your turn then. Then it's Barun's turn.
Alright. Well, I only see one guy left. Oh, yeah, one guy. Okay,
It's the leader.
can't make it in one movement, so I stand over here and he can make a dex save.
Alright.
Wisdom save first.
Oh, wisdom save. I can do
Sanctuary.
that.
Still on effect, unfortunately.
That would be a 19.
You are allowed to attack him. So the deck save then.
And then he can make it. He makes it. That's my turn.
Fafnir, your turn.
Huh. Let's take a look what soap will do. Oh boy, here we go again.
Roll so low on poison spray, my dude.
Wisdom save
One
first though.
damage.
Yeah, wisdom
Again.
save first.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh. It didn't
Yeah, I already
matter though.
forgot.
Doesn't really matter, but
Didn't matter. I made it.
Yeah, free
I
honor.
could have rolled a 1, you know, and then I would have -3 honor. Or that's all I need. A crit.
Then it is Sloop-de-Doop's turn. Sloop-de-Doop is going to.
You could always disengage.
Yeah, he can also disengage. But he's going to try and cast a hold person on him.
Wisdom save.
Which he makes, sadly. Jamira, your turn.
Well, you need to actually roll a wisdom save to see if you can even cast it at him, I think.
I think it's only
For
an
Sloop-de-Doop.
harmful effect.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad.
Well, technically it is a harmful effect. You could see it, but I thought it was. I think the intention when written was if you want to do him damage.
I gotcha.
But it is Jamira's turn.
I'll take a deep breath and try a wisdom save. Alright,
You made it.
I'll say, wow, you must be retarded as your mother's breast milk. And
Shots fired.
no, wait, wrong thing. Fuck.
He made it.
No. Fuck. I didn't want to heal him.
Now it's his turn. Looking around, there are two of them in melee range. Safkarov says, and Sloop-de-Doop.
I'm just gonna move a bit. Yeah.
He's gonna go for Sloop-de-Doop because he has done. Sloop-de-Doop has done the most damage, so he's the clear threat.
That's a 1.
That's a miss, definitely. The other one is a hit with 21 damage. Oh, I don't feel so well. Acolyte is down. Safkarov,
Sanctuary's
it's your
gone now,
turn.
though.
Sanctuary is now gone.
Good news, everyone! I'm gonna stick him in a junk. Put away the glaive, pull out the spear, and gonna stick him recklessly with it. You know, I'll even move so I can charge roll him. Charger. No. Does a 15 hit him?
No.
I'll roll a d4 and add it to it.
Alright.
We have not been doing a lot of damage to this man.
And a 16 won't hit him
Damn it.
either.
Does a 16?
No.
Damn it. Well. That's my turn.
Baroon, your turn.
1, 2, 3, 4. I walk forwards and try to hit him with the Morning Star.
Alright.
That's a 1.
That's a 1. -3 to honor and a miss.
That's turn.
Fafnir, your turn.
Well, only one target left, so gonna poison spray again.
Makes it.
All right. I don't want Sloop-de-Doop to die, so I'll move one step forward. I don't know how that helped, but let's see.
As of now, the only one that seems a threat to him is Sloop-de-Doop.
Yeah, that's true.
No one else can touch him.
And then it's Sloop-de-Doop's turn. Sloop-de-Doop is going to cast Sacred Flame at him. Miss it. And Sloop-de-Doop is going to cast Sanctuary at himself. Jamira, your turn.
Yeah, right there, and I'll use a healer's kit on our boy. Sloop-de-doop.
Sloop.
So it's that
Sloop-de-doop
much.
counts as a level 10 character.
It's an extra 10 to that.
Alright. So that's 19.
Feeling better?
Lot better, thank you.
Good. And I'll back away. That's it.
Well, then it's the Drow's turn. Who's gonna try and attack Sloop-de-doop, but first a wisdom save. Which he failed, so he has to use this attack on someone else. And Sagarov seems the most dangerous of them. He's going to go for Sagarov with 2 attacks.
There's advantage. That'll
Oh,
Keep in
no.
mind that you do have resistance to poison
Settle
damage
down.
because you're a dwarf.
Ah, well, let
So-
me do the math here. So 7, 8, 15, and the crit. I don't think there's any hope here. I think I'm going down. Yeah. Yep, that'll down me.
Alright. And as that happens, as Safarov goes down, you see that the Drow version of Safarov disappears and is gone. As Safarov wakes up into the vision tent again, as you see all the other party members walking around very weirdly in the vision tent.
I assume I'm pretty fucked up.
Yeah, you get a backlash, and that means you have a -5 on all your rolls, all your D20 rolls, and for every day that you rest, it becomes 1 less. So -4, -3, -2, -1. You can also use downtime days to remove it. That would cost you 5 downtime days.
I'll burn the 5 downtime days.
Alright.
So I'm down to 52 downtime days. Alright. Am I considered at 1 hit point?
Yes.
Or do I have normal hit points? Alright. Consider me still on the initiative. I have an idea.
I sadly deleted you, so I don't know what your initiative was anymore.
I was after this guy, but before this guy, I think. I forget. I'll re-roll it if I wind up back in there.
Well, we'll do this round, and then we'll roll you back in. Varun, your turn.
I still try to hit him.
Alright.
Nope.
That's a miss.
That's my turn.
Fafnir, your turn. Yeah, they're beasts.
There we go. Gotta have faith.
Made it.
Or not, you know.
Oh my god.
Even rolled the wrong one because it's even higher. It's actually +3 because I rolled the wrong one.
Well, you rolled a 19 last time. And this
Nah.
time. But that would be it.
Alright, then Sloop-de-doop. He looks around. Should I use the big gun?
Maybe. I have an idea.
Alright, let's see. Does he even have a big gun? No, he does not have a... He's going to use a Sacred Flame again. Because he doesn't
Would it
have a
be
big
better
gun.
just for him to?
He
Yeah.
doesn't want to use another Spirit Guardians because he knows he's going to get targeted again.
At least he's smart.
And he's going to use another Sanctuary. Jamira, your turn.
Alright. I'll
You
look
want
to
to
the
roll it
soldier.
back in?
Oh, go for Satgroth.
Yeah, go ahead, roll for the initiative against everyone.
Good roll higher.
Sure.
Put you on the
I have
quick.
no idea what it was.
4.
Nope, I'm going in, boys. Thanks,
Alright.
buddy.
I will give a salute to the drow and say, "Alrighty, sir, you've done your time. I suggest you take your leave while you can. Go get some elf ladies for your troubles." I cast suggestion.
Alright, that's a wisdom save, right? And it counts as a charm, right?
It's not saying anything about charms, I believe.
If it
Wait,
doesn't say
no.
anything,
Oh yeah,
it's not a charm.
creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect, so it is a charm.
Oh, that doesn't, well, then the drow has advantage on the save.
Fuck! I keep
'Cause
forgetting
all
about
elves have
elves.
advantage. Fey and Strictly.
DC 14.
Double ones.
Ah!
Boy.
Yep, big guns time. Not a lot I can do. That's it.
Alright, and then it is the drow elite, who's gonna try and attack Sloop-de-Doop again. First wisdom. He is allowed to. With 21 damage.
That's that Goth, we're fucked.
Varun, your turn.
I still have a second level spell slot, so I cast spiritual weapon behind the guy,
Alright.
and it immediately makes an attack. Wait, try this one. Never mind. Okay. Plus 5 is 23
That'll hit.
for 13 damage.
Oh! Finally a hard hit on him.
And
So,
I will
yeah,
use my
finally did something.
action to attack him.
Alright.
It's a 19 for 7.
That'll hit. Again.
That-
As the first what does your spiritual weapon look like?
It's a morning star.
So the morning star hits him at the back of the head, and the other morning star hits him at the front of the head. As they
Yep,
squash together.
that's true. And that's my turn.
Alright, Fafner, your turn.
Well, I haven't got much better. Haven't got anything better to do, so poison spray.
Fails it, takes the 3 damage.
Oh, sadly only 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, damage is damage.
Yep. And Sloop-de-Doop's turn. Sloopy-Doop sees that you are all a bit wounded. So he may cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Wow, okay.
Everyone gets 3 hit points, or 13 hit points extra.
I'm not opposed.
Sakharov, your turn. What are you going to do in the tent as everyone is like
I
tripping
remember how we
around and
just-
doing weird stuff?
Alright, I'll pick up some of the shells we used, get some of that cocaine water or whatever we were sniffing, and do my best to get high enough to get back in the dream. If it works, it works. If it don't, I'm screwed.
You now come into a different area as you come into a large hall full of dwarves. I believe if I read your backstory correctly, 10 of them you recognize.
Well, this ain't the right place at all, but
Greetings, pup.
I guess it's... Hello.
Hello. So what are you doing here?
I'm trying. Look, this is a very strange situation. So, I was in a tent. I got really high, and then I tried to get even more high in order to help out a friend. He was going on some sort of vision quest. And, I got kicked out of it. I guess I came down, and by going back in, I was hoping I could catch up with him, but I'm here now.
Ah. I've heard, one of them says, I've heard of these Kuatoa vision quests. You need to program the shells correctly or else you can end up anywhere. Hell, you could be stuck forever in here.
Well, shit. Hopefully I'm not that unlucky.
That'd be the end of your turn.
Program them correctly. Yep, that'd be fine.
Alright, Chimera, your turn.
Alright. I'll start doing a dwarven beatbox and hopefully just confuse them with a vicious mockery.
Huh?
Oojka, oojka.
He just looks at you and is like, what are you doing?
That's it.
That's his turn. Oh, he's going for Sloop-de-Doop again. $14 and 11. I don't even know if the 14 is a hit. The 14 is a hit for 17 damage.
Is he sanctuaried though?
No, because he casted a spell.
Shit.
Barun,
Well,
your
it was
turn.
cure wounds though.
Doesn't all spells remove,
It's a harmful effect. He
Ah.
was just healing us.
give me a second duty.
Never mind.
Now it's Barun's turn.
Well, I guess it worked out last time really well, so I just try again. First
Double
with
attack.
my normal morning star. 15.
15 misses.
That's fine. Then it would be a 19
And that'll hit.
to hit
Yes.
for 9 damage. And that's my turn.
Alright. Then it is Fafnir's turn.
Oh, at least some nice damage.
Let's see if he makes the save though. Yes.
Ah. I need to upgrade my kit.
Sloop-de-Doop is a bit sick of this and tries to hit the drow with his stick, which he can attempt 2 times. Both of them miss.
Oh, those are some good rolls too.
In terms of damage, yes. Sagarov, you are
Can I make?
you are like one of your ancestors says. So pup, here, take a drink. rolls you a big pint.
Don't mind if I do. I mean, I start drinking from it. As while I'm drinking, I'm trying to recall how he programmed the shells. If I could, remember how they were at all.
It'd be an Arcana check.
Sure.
Also, there are no shells right now here, so you first have to snap
Yeah.
out of this vision
Yeah,
before you
I'm
could actually do
at the
anything.
moment. But here seems like a nice place to catch a breath.
You do not seem
Yeah,
to
exactly.
recall how he did it because of the smoke that was there. It's
Damn.
really hard to see him doing it correctly.
Fair. Alright, that's it.
Alright. And back to Chimera.
Alright, I'm going to slowly just move to the side and try to just stay in his field of vision doing the Macarena and vicious mockery. And Dwarf Arena. Ah.
Made it.
Come on, someone end this. I'm running out of material for Mr. Mockery.
Now it's his turn.
I see you're doing the cantrip strat as well.
And he will this time again attack Swoop-de-doop. One hit for 21 damage.
Don't die.
Alright, then it's Baroon's turn.
Well, I will just try it again. Slowly whittle down his HP.
Boom, that'll hit.
And then the second weapon for 22 hits
That'll hit
with
as well.
a 9 damage. He is 1 HP.
Indeed, he is at 1 HP.
Oh god. That's my turn.
Alright, Fafnir, your turn.
Finish him.
Oh. Tough decision, you know? To poison spray or to stabby stick. I think I have the highest chance with a stabby stick, actually.
Oh.
18 hits. How do you want to do
Hey.
this?
You know how proficient I am with a stabby stick, right?
Stabby stick.
That's probably...
You use the pummel side and bash him in the head with it.
That sounds more like it.
As he is
Yeah, that's the way
dead.
to go.
Well, that was a lot more dangerous than expected. I'm gonna heal myself a little bit.
You do that. So I assume Satgroth's waking up, right?
Yes. We'll probably feel like a very bad hangover.
Man, I didn't know if you'd go back that easily. Oh.
It would be
Alright.
really bad if he tries to go back in here, though, because the after effects become worse every single time you use it. If you have
Oh,
that
shit,
proper kickoff.
Hopefully he's not smart enough to try to come back in.
I hope not.
It sounds like it'd really suck.
So, what am I looking when I leave here? I asked the guy who knew about Televisions.
Well, I haven't used it myself that much, so I don't know details. That much, but, it'd feel like a very bad hangover that doesn't go away in a very long time.
Shit.
Want us to bash out of it?
I mean,
You know where we're going.
it's nice talking to you.
Let's recall. What is your? You're looking for the family heirloom, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Ah. Well, big problem is, says the one of the older ones, is the family heirloom is a temple that moves around.
Oh. That is an incredibly genius way of hiding it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame I don't know where to find it.
Well, there is an area where it's supposed to be, but it's supposed to be near a area with a large amounts of stone giants. Because they helped us build it with an alliance back then.
Large amount of stone giants, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. This is great info. Hey, I'm happy she came here. I'm
As you
drinking another
continue
swig.
on drinking, now we're going back to the main party.
To the castle.
As you guys walk further towards the castle, you see that a drow on a flying carpet is above you as she's looking below at you. She looks like this.
Oh.
Sloop-de-doop looks up. I was like, oh. I know that one.
What's her deal?
That is Quinfil Bawern. She's my sister's twin sister, but she's not my sister. I'll spell it for you.
Wait, she's your sister's sister, but not your sister. What?
Your sister's twin sister, but not
She's
your
my
sister.
sister's twin sister, but not my sister. Her twin sister is another member
lost
of
you.
the Society of Brilliance.
Okay. That kind of sister.
Ah. So, is she any good?
No. She is the leader of Menzo Beringzan and probably one of the most powerful drow in the city.
We should probably avoid her then.
You see that the magic carpet is lowering towards you guys.
Oh.
Larga larga! Shushar still seems to be normal. Do not worry, nobody except you can see Shushar. For when Lemongog striked Shushar down, Shushar became more powerful than Lemongog could ever imagine.
Is one with the force.
Larga larga. Shushar uses his powers to maintain your facade as drow and mask this city. Mask your presence here so you stay stable. Well. Seems, my soldiers have taken down some of that rebel scum, back there. Very well done.
Thank you, my lady.
She looks a little bit at you. Sloop-de-doop whispers, correct title is mother.
Thank you, mother.
I forgive the slip. We cannot know who to trust and not to trust. Back there, further on ahead, are some, in that building, I saw some escaped slaves. Would you do the courtesy of doing proper punishment for me?
Of course.
Well then, follow me. Who of you would take the word on these escaped slaves as you go stand next to a building?
Take the word? What?
Take the word. Talk to them.
You guys want to do it, or?
Well, they're slaves, so they're really innocent. I don't know.
I don't
Uh,
necessarily. I could, but
I'll take the word, I suppose. My mother.
Larga larga. This was how things supposed to happen. Larga larga larga.
What's that?
Larga Larga, this is how things supposed to happen. You're following someone else's memories. Think of it
Alright.
as an animus.
Shabbath.
Alright, so there's a building full of slaves that tried to escape. How would you like to approach it?
Take the
They're
whip
not-
out and whip it on the ground aggressively. In other words, intimidating. What do you think of
Yeah.
that plan?
Yeah, it might be best to go that route. Alright, come out before we gotta come in there for ya.
First one is an old man that comes out. Next is a young man. A old dwarf. Another dwarf. And a halfling. And they come in groveling back. I'm sorry, Maitre Mother. We were just looking for safety in the house when the demons attacked and the other drow attacked. As they're all groveling down, we did not really intend to escape.
You dare to speak to her before she gives you the right. You, whip him! As I'll point to Fafnir.
I'll whip him, but in my mind I will start doing a prayer for them. Like, not out loud, just to myself.
As how many whips do you do, Fafnir?
Everyone except the dwarf too?
How many for the dwarf, or none for the dwarf?
Just one?
So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 whips.
In total, yeah.
Yes, alright.
Wait, it can't be 10. I did like an uneven man. Oh no, there are multiple dwarves. No, never mind.
As you do the whips, you see a face of disappointment on the drow lady.
Queen Benra?
Yeah, she looks like she's not impressed.
Oh, then I'll trash talk to them. Does this help?
Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Ooh,
Oh no.
She
I didn't
seems.
intend to go that route.
I think that this useless piece of man can join these slaves. You there?
Shots fired.
Show him what proper punishment is.
Who's she talking to this time?
Let's see. She will point to. She has 3 options: Sloop-de-Doop, you, and Baroon. Points at Jamera. You have to punish Fafnir, and you have to top the 2 whips.
Oh no. Alright, Alright, he'll go. Does it look like they could survive a whipping?
Yeah.
Alright, he'll go give 3 whips each.
Alright. So everyone 3 whips. That is then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's then 21.
You do not trash talk the mother, and you whip slaves properly.
Well done, well done. Now, as she takes her staff that has those tentacles on it, return to your slave pants. As the people, you see those people unable to like weirdly walk towards a different direction.
Out of mouth, sorry for the Fafnir.
I will join them, I guess.
Now you don't have a slave collar on it, although you could follow them if you wanted to.
Oh, I thought I was made a slave. Just there.
No. You just got whipped.
You just got whipped. So it seems you already have an idea of what happened here? My younger brother took another faction of Drow, thought men could rule, and now he's doing some sort of weird ritual at his tower. Not a tower, my bad. He's doing it the breach, or the breach. I would need an escort to get there. Come with me. As the flying
Righto.
company comes towards you.
What is the breach?
Have you not paid any attention with the breach?
Apologies, there were too many rebels
Sir?
to kill.
How dare you call me sir? She hits you with
Oh.
her scepter. Does that hit? Oh,
Yep.
That's by the way, that's the wrong one. My bad. I hit the
Lucky for you.
scepter. Oh, now this one can be worse.
Oh.
She tries to hit you with the scourge. Do you
That-
allow
I
it to
think
hit
that's a
you?
miss.
Like, it is a miss, but you could allow it to hit you if you wanted to.
I'll allow it.
Aw.
Say, oh, sorry, mother. I took some internal bleeding. Is all. Apologies,
Let's
mother.
go.
I'm just gonna bandage myself.
As you step on towards the flying carpet, you fly above the city towards the breach. As you see at the breach, there is a large amount of Fezares there. The thing lands, and you enter through into the breach a large Arcanium temple. As you come here, step off the flying carpet. You come into the area. As you see the brother Baron, another drow. As she enters, you know Menzo Bearing Sen is my city, and I am the chosen of Loth. You will do as I say, brother. As the other one turns around. The tyranny of Loth is over. We men will now rule correctly. And it is not even sure that you truly are the chosen of Loth, sister. Because our other sister could be as well. You have just taken the mantle. But now I have summoned powers that is to beyond your reckoning. As he taps with his staff onto the ground, a large portal opens behind him, and many eyes appear. Chaos will world, and I would... As the portal opens, all of you see large amounts of Fezares coming out of the portal. as the Fezarez is inhaling Bjorn all around him as he's falling down, laughing. Chaos will rule! As you see many eyes open from the portal. As then, from the portal, walketh many creatures. And the first one you see, you immediately recognize as Demogorgon steps out. What is this? As next up, another steps out. As a large Minotaur creature steps out. Then I'm gonna put them all real. You see the drow lady that was full of confidence and hate look very afraid as you see the confused demon princes step out one by one out of the tunnel, out of the gate. As next up, one more famous around the world, Orcus appears. Yiggynog! As you see Yiggynog walk out, Fafnir, Yiggynog sees you and watches you and looks a little bit confused at you. And then starts laughing.
Yiggynog. Am I still fascinated by his hands, or was that the other?
That was the other one. Although he sees you, and you hear the whispering, I know you're watching, Dwarfy. A slime appears out of it. I don't know what to describe this thing is.
Gargoyle, maybe?
Yeah, gargoyle. Yeah.
Next up is a mushroom lady.
I think we heard about her.
Zugamoy. And last up is Gratz. For you, everyone, Gratz looks differently. Not that you would know that it looks differently for other people, but basically, Gratz looks like would be what would be the most what you would consider to be the most sexiest man or woman alive. Whichever your sexual preference is, but that's how he looks like. Yeah. As they all reverse. There's Orcus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We 8 have arrived, but the 9th is still gone. This must have been a plan of her all along. But that does not mean we cannot enjoy ourselves, as she has given us a new world to rule. Come off! As you see, Gwynfil runs away towards her carpet and says, "I'd suggest you run as well." As you see that the entirety of Menzo Beringzan is now covered in the collaborative Fezaraz of the 8 of the 9 demon princes. As you hear the city kill it everyone in the city is killing each other. Well, that was the past in our vision quest. Would you like to go to the present?
Sure.
Alright. Alright, you first. See, the first thing, as you close your eyes again, you all arrive again in the Kuatoa village. As you see Demogorgon there. As more and more Kuatoa gather to honor Lamangog! Lamangog! As you close your eyes again, you arrive in a labyrinth, a large labyrinth. And around the corner, you see Yiganog. As he starts laughing, Fafnir, you cannot stop laughing as well.
Oh, that sounds fun. I will laugh.
When I'm
Yeah, fucking
done
man.
with you. As he points at Fafnir, you're gonna eat all your friends. I'm sure they'll taste delicious.
I'll laugh hysterically with him. But am I supposed to eat him now, or?
Well, not right now, but now you know what Yigiog is planning. As you again close your eyes, you come into a new area, and you see Orcus with a wand, and you see many corpses. Some of Drow, some of dwarves, some of Kuatoa. As he points with the wand, they all rise, an entire army of undead. As he looks at you, new ones for the army. As the undead start scribbling up towards you. And then the next one. You. This is an area that all dwarves would recognize. You are on a boat. But a very particular boat. A fire giant boat. Why you recognize this is because fire giants are the mortal enemies of all dwarves. All fire giants hate all dwarves hate all fire giants. This is because during the height of the Dwarven Empire, it was always said that the dwarves were the greatest crafters in the world, and the fire giants were the second best. And this rivalry came out so bad that basically everyone of the race hates the other one. As you see, Gratz on a throne, as you see that he has basically seduced multiple fire giant ladies that are now beckoning his call. As all the fire giants on the ship are all female fire giants. When in one area, you guys come around and you see that you guys are still fighting. You guys are all fighting for a green gem. Next up, you see that you are in a throne room. And you see that you are in a slime. And worse off, you are not in a slime, you are the slime. As you see a royal coronation of slimes. After that, you are in a spore forest of the myconids, where you see that there's something weird during the myconids dance. And last up, you are in a hallway that leads to the surface. As you can see the sunlight from afar, but you see that Baphomet is blocking it. And he has a winged shadow on his side. I have finally found a worthy daughter of my powers. Get her, girl! As the winged creature flies towards you. Covered in darkness, you cannot see where things are going. Now we have seen what they are currently doing. Would you like to go to the potential future?
Oh,
Not really, but I think we should.
Yeah.
Why not? Let's go.
As you go towards the future, you see that you're on the surface world. But there's something strange. The land has been broken and it is only floating islands with darkness all around you. Only fires and flames give off a light source, with endless falling areas. As Sloop-de-Doop looks, yeah, I recognize this. Or from my research, if they are successful, they will turn our world into the abyss. And that means that they would be the gods that control reality. Which, I think is bad. Would you agree with me?
Yeah.
Well, we got all we need.
Well, let's stop us a Demogorgon.
Yep. Alright. As you come back into the dark, Shusha stands there. Well, this will be our goodbye. Larga Larga. I wish you luck. And remember the lessons the most intelligent Kuatoa that ever existed have taught you.
What's
If you
that?
follow these lessons, well, my sheer presence would inspire you to be better. If you follow these lessons, just think, what would Shusha do? And you will save the world from converting into the abyss. Larga Larga!
You have our thanks, Shusha.
Now it's time to wake up. As you wake up, back in the tent.
That was, Why do I have a stick up my nose?
Oh, that bad. Sloop-de-Doop points at Sagaroth.
That Groth bumps into the wall. Bonk. Bonk.
What?
He used the seashells again.
Why would he use the she-cells again? I'm
I
a
have
slap
no idea
Sagaroth.
why he would
Wake
do
up!
it again.
Wake up, man!
You have to slap him.
I'll pull the stick out of his nose or whatever it was.
You with us, Sagaroth? Come on.
I'll poke him. Does that do anything?
As you poke him a bit, Sagaroth wakes up out of his stoner side. This time, with an even greater thing on his head. He now has a -20, taking 20 days to completely recover.
Oh no.
And a -20 on his Is he minus 20 on his d20 rolls?
Yeah.
Oh man, my head.
Ooh,
Oh man, that shit should come with a warning label. Oh,
I
Yeah,
told you it would fuck you up.
oh yeah, it would. Fuck me. Oh. Ugh.
let me help you.
Ugh.
As I'll just start regularly praying for him.
Thank you, friend. But yeah, I'm gonna burn some downtime days to get rid of that.
His
You
prayers
said
worked.
you cost
Not deal with a
25
minus
downtime
20.
days.
Goodbye, 20 downtime days.
How long
Well
has it been,
spent, in
Rogan?
my opinion, because I have some good,
Floopty
I got
doop
some good
opens the
information, at
opens the thingamajig the door. Lurg. Yeah. How long has it been? 4 hours or something? Damn. Yeah, that's long. Well, that's good then. We finished it. The ones that
Sorry, I
succeeded,
used
so
your
that
shells
is
again,
excluding
Sushar.
Sakharov, you guys
Not
feel a
too
little
sure,
bit better
Suki.
because of the spirit quest, and you guys, let me roll for it. Your maximum hit points is so for Barum, Jamira, and Fafnir, your maximum hit points is increased by 10.
Nice.
Nice. It's a good roll.
Mm-hmm.
For how long?
Forever.
Oh, that's cool.
Sakharov is the only one that went down, so he doesn't get the reward.
Yeah, I should have raged, but I didn't, so there you go. That's okay. I still got hit points. I'm a barbarian.
Yeah, with the now the artificer has more hit points than the barbarian.
Just the way things.
Everyone does.
Although
Yeah.
if he rages, then
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's gonna be
Alright.
very tanky.
So who's going to be the OP poop? What the fuck's it called? The bleep bloop. Have we decided who's gonna be that, or?
Oh wait, someone of us needs to be the bleep bloop bloop?
I think someone
Yeah.
needs to be the bleep. Was
Yeah,
it one of those
someone needs
three?
to be it, but not necessarily one of you.
Yeah, I think it was originally gonna be one of these.
One of them can also be that, but also doesn't have to be. We just need to have someone competent that we trust.
I'm intending to join the Society of Brilliance anyway, so
I think the bleep bloop has to stay here though.
Yeah, I think that's probably
Ooh.
pretty important. Because
that
here's the
doesn't
thing:
work
the main task that we have for the bleep bloop is to make sure that all the Kuatoa don't join Demogorgon's side.
No, I'd nominate Pullidby. She seems like a nice mother.
Oh, thank you very much, Lorga Lorga.
No one can be mad at that face. So lovable.
sure. Let's have a creepy Mr. Mime with a sticky beard.
Yeah, I just want to see more of this picture. I vote for this one too.
Pludy. Alright, let's go with that then. Says Sloop-de-doop. As all of
Clearly
the
the most
Kuatoa
trustworthy.
here start dancing around the statue and naming the sea mother, or her actual name is it? Just so everyone knows, the session is almost over. We're only going to do this part, and
Yeah.
then you guys have a long rest. Because we're almost at our 4-hour marker. Bleep blue plul. as they all start dancing. Bleep bloop bloop, bleep bloop bloop, see mother, bleep bloop, bleep bloop. The statue starts moving around. As it gains life, it turns into a naked lobster woman. Whereas its head is that of a lobster, its hands are that of a lobster, but the rest of the body is that of a naked human woman. Greetings, my people. You have summoned me in dire times. The veil has been shrouded with the cometh of the Fezaress, so the gods' powers are limited. I am sorry that you suffered. Be it powerful dwarven champions, you have summoned me and helped me. I thank you for this. Gain my reward. As Bleedu Plul shines a ray at you guys of a ray of water that splashes over your bodies. You're completely wet, but for a moment there it's like, gross, I'm wet. But after that moment, you realize that you guys feel a lot stronger and more powerful, and you've gained level 4.
Yay.
Ooh.
Also,
Yay!
your honor maximum has been raised to 21.
Gasp.
Ooh.
We can hit on our maximum 21!
I only need 21 honor to fill it.
Hey, you gained some honor from level up.
Yep.
Oh, hey, yeah, we get some HP too.
As she says, but now I have to declare my prophet. Bleep bloop! You, Pludibly, you have proven to be a worthy successor as these champions recommend. You have also gained an interest. You will be my prophet. Gain the powers that would be, and lead my people. My powers are limited due to the cometh of Demogorgon. I am sorry. But you will be the shining beacon of my people. Help them. Make sure they are no messenger of the demon's twisted wars. They belong at the Dark Lake, in their homes. Yeah! Sloop doop! I will do that! Larga larga! Larga larga! As you see in even larger, you see large amounts of water coming from the goddess, as she gives it to Plutiplu, as she drinks it in large amounts, and you feel a ray of power coming from her. She seems to be a lot more powerful than she used to be. You know, if we want to talk to a goddess, now's our chance. I would like to know some details about what's going on here.
Oh yeah, we can probably get some answers.
Bleeduplu, may I ask you some questions? Of course, Sloop-de-doop. Whoa, goddess knows my name.
She probably knows all our names. She's a goddess.
Yes, Safgaroth, Jamera, Fafnir, Lurg, Baroon. I've watched you, dude. I've watched you. Sadly, I could not help you. Every god's powers are very limited in these times.
You just keep looking amazing and we'll be all good.
Thank you. I think you've already guessed with the demon invasion happening that they have been summoned here by dark powers. But during their summon, because there are so many of them, they have cooperated. Something that I did not hold possible. They've combined all of their pieces of powers and bucked them into the Fezzeraz, blocking all of our divine presences on this world, which means no god can truly interfere unless it is through their champions.
I have a question.
Sure.
Do you know of any way to possibly get them to turn against each other? Do you have knowledge of these beings and what they would disagree against?
They are random and strange. They could turn it. Normally, they would always turn on each other. But here's a problem. They have bound their powers in the Fezzeraz together. But that means that the Fezzeraz is also a source of their power that they can leech off of.
So
And
if we can
what I've
destroy that,
discovered, well, the Fezzeraz would not be destroyed. It would simply run out at some point, which would take a very long time. But here's the thing. If you destroy one of them, the others have a larger pool of power they can tap off of. Which would mean every single one you destroy out of them would mean that the others would become more powerful. And if only a few remain, that would mean that they'd be unstoppable.
so we can't destroy them, just gotta prevent them or make them use their power as fast as possible and
It would
waste
take
it.
it would take some time before the adaptation comes in. You would have to find out a way to destroy a large amount of them at the exact same time, would be my advice.
Oh, that's impossible.
Or at least on the same day. That is indeed a hard task, says Sloop-de-Doop. Something that would need allies and more than just a Kuatoa.
So if you got some goblins, that's a start.
I don't think that's
An elven
enough.
prince.
It's a start, though.
I don't know, that
Sloop-de-Doop
captain's
speaks
mighty
wisely.
charismatic.
If you want to do damage to them, you would have to make a united army, as all the demon lords have an army themselves. You would have to unite the Underdark in a common cause to kick these out.
Well, we've got some allies who have their own hometowns. Perhaps they could be a stepping stone for those.
That would indeed be a well thought thing. I will say then that yes, you would need more allies because you'd have to take them down together with their armies. There must be a way to do this. But my powers, they are already fading. The Fezzeraz is stopping it. I can't maintain this form for much longer. As the lady turns back into complete stone.
Oh, hail the bleep bloop.
Oh, hail the bleep bloop! Hail the sea mother! As you see Sloop-de-Doop do a couple of larga largas just to pretend to be along with the other Kuatoa. Larga larga larga! Well, that was interesting.
I am beat.
Certainly was.
Yes.
Informative.
Alrighty then. So that'll mean, what do we do next now? We gotta gather some allies. I've gotta inform the rest of the Society of Brilliance. But the question then is, what kind of allies?
Do you happen to know, forgive me for being petulant. Do you know of any stone giants?
There's supposed to be a large amount of them in Gragglesturg.
Perhaps we could start there.
Alright, I suppose. Careful though, there's invisible people everywhere. And corruption just as there is in other places.
Ah, yes then. Well, I'd say we'd take a long night's rest to think about our future actions, but maybe we can prepare things for Gragglesturg. And the question is, do we walk to Gragglesturg? Well, wait, not walk. I'ma say I have to inform the other members of the Society of Brilliance so that they can help as well. You guys can potentially go to Gragglesturg and try and see if you can make the Gragglesturg army help us.
Gotcha. One question though. Do you think we could set out tomorrow? I think we might be on the verge of being able to join the society.
And that's no problem. It's just I'm not going away today either. I'm also beat. Be like this. You want to join? Yes. Yeah, you're a member. Done.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Just remember the principles of the Society of Brilliance. We look beyond the borders of races of the Underdark, and our mission is to protect our home.
Gotcha.
Now let's go to bed.
Nap time!
Not bunk.
Alright, and that is where we'll end today's session. 1 minute overtime.